Hey, everybody.
That was a banging intro.
Yeah, that was. I like it. All
At, at,
right.
le- at least they didn't hear. Yeah.
Say hi if you're in the chat, please. So we know that
Hello
you're
and
here.
welcome everyone to episode number 14. The title of the show is Sir Mix-a-Lot Saturday. We're going to talk about Nancy Guthrie, Nolan Wells, and live Q&A with the chat. If you guys in the chat have any questions, please let us know. Post it and some weekend vibes. Hopefully, we can make you guys laugh.
Yes. Hi, Mama Donna. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Lilith.
Yeah, we got Rose in the house. We got Roxanne. We got Mama Donna. Dang,
Yeah. All right.
party's just begun.
Yes.
So the reason why I put in the title "Mix a Lot," I had the song. I don't know if it probably happens to everybody.
Hey, Epiphany.
Oh, we got Epiphany in the house too. For some reason, I woke up with the song "Sir Mix a Lot," the big butts. So I had big butts on my mind. The song. I just
Yeah, he said I had in my mind. Okay.
just random. It was just random. I don't know why. So when I was creating the title, I was like, oh, Mix a Lot. There you go.
Yep. That's a good one. So, how's everybody doing?
Happy
Saturday.
Saturday. Happy
Yes.
Saturday, everybody.
Yes. Just trying to see if anybody else is going to come in, say hi.
Well, let's just get into it. Let's just dive right
Yeah,
into it.
just go ahead and start with Mark's footage, please.
All right, let me just pause it. Can I make the screen bigger on his
I'm not 100%.
thingamajig? Let me find out. No, I don't want to follow him. Whoa. Whoa, what the hell? Why is it not letting me? Oh, there we go. Got it.
My day is going better, sort of, kind of. I'm making it better.
Yeah. We got
How's yours going disturbed?
oh, uh, a- beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I got it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
As long as you did it.
I did
All
it.
right.
We got
I kept asking him to go back to the treehouse, so I'm really glad that he did it. Um, and y'all know that whenever he does this kind of footage, like it's not really that clear until he puts it on his computer and does his magic. But I'm just I'm just glad that he did this. Okay, go ahead and hit play.
yeah, and all credit goes to Mark the Shark.
Mark the Shark.
So this is his video. This was him flying his drone. He was at Nancy Guthrie's house.
In
And
the
there was
treehouse.
just give everybody a little context. There was a show that you were on with him.
Yes.
I think it was like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah, I went
and
on
you guys talked about this.
yeah, I went on Mark's show with him and he was going over some drone footage. And I had just recently talked about um the box that we saw Shanna had discovered in the treehouse, and he hadn't noticed that. So we were just discussing that, and I was like, it would be really good if you could get more when you go back, get more footage. So that's what he did. But the treehouse is in the backyard. It's actually closer to the house than it appears at first. Like especially going by the other streamers, but the drone footage shows how close it is in the backyard. And hopefully, whenever he gets everything loaded up and stuff, we can see more about those rocks that looked burnt as well.
Just real quick before we go into that, let me just make a couple quick announcements.
Okay.
Shout out to Dubby, which is our partner now. We're partnered with them. It's official. Uh, Dubby Energy. They have like energy drinks, and they have all kinds of other stuff that I'm going to be posting on X, just so that you guys can see the stuff that they have. And there's a coupon code for 10% off if you guys want. There's like no sugar, no additives added, stuff like that. And I'll show all that stuff on X today, just so that you guys can see. And it's for if you're a gamer and you like watching our show, which I work. Please remind me tonight so I can get you Battlefield 6 because I'm really going to start playing. I'm getting into that. So, because I need to escape.
Yes, you
And
do need to
then,
escape.
and then we have a great show lined up tomorrow with
Mhm.
Daphne, which I love going on her show because she's like professional, like she's very talented at what she does and stuff. So she invited us to go on her show tomorrow. What time is it again?
4:30 Eastern.
4:30 Eastern. So tune in for that. We're gonna I guess you call that a restream on our channel.
A dual stream.
Dual
And
stream.
we also invited Shibby because Shibby is also like he's from Canada.
Yeah,
So he's going to join us as well. So
and
we'll
it's
have
a
shibs.
and it's a case in Canada about two beautiful little children that have just disappeared. And I was watching a video this morning on it, and the I believe it's a stepdad, right?
Mhm.
And I'm not saying alleged. The stepdad is sus as hell.
Yeah, he
And
is.
it looks like the mom, the biological mom, is covering for him
Mm.
from the interview that she gives because there's a lot of like she's trying to like fill in the blanks. So I'm getting myself all yes,
Yes, Jack
Jack
and
and
Lily.
Lily.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
on top of that, though, they also refer to them as in the past tense. Did you watch the when you say you watched a video? Did you watch Deception Detective, the clip I sent you,
yeah,
or his video? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm starting, and I'm just formulating like my opinions for the show tomorrow, and get all my knowledge from the videos and stuff. So
Well,
this
deception detector is like he has credentials and everything, and he goes by um, he can tell like if somebody's being honest or not. So he did a breakdown on that as well.
he's solid.
He is. He's good. He does really good work.
Yeah,
Very good
he's
work.
really, really good. He's really, really good. I was really intrigued on his video, and I was like, oh
Mhm.
man, one day I'm going to try and be like that. So, but let me before I get to that, I got to get the big butts out of my mind first. It's the song, ladies. Okay, it's the song. I got to get that out of my mind.
Because it sure ain't my butt. Because I don't have a big butt.
That's okay, sweetheart.
Hey D.
I'm an equal. Never mind. Okay, let's get on with this. All right, here
Yeah,
we go.
you are from Canada, aren't you? Red.
Hey D. We got D in the house. Damn, we got everybody in the house. All right, perfect. Right, ready?
Uh-huh.
So, Mark the Shark, all credit goes to you on these videos, bud. Keep doing a fantastic job. I'm hitting play.
It looks like there's a chair inside of the treehouse or next to the treehouse, but it looks like it's inside. There's a chair. See that?
It's hard to see, but
Yes,
I
the
kind of see what
treehouse.
he
You zoom
means.
in, there's like a chair right there. Some more items right here. It looks like
So that was one
So
video.
I can't wait for him
look at
to
that. There's
upload
the inside
these.
of the house. Look. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
see
like
that?
inside of the zoomed in. Look at that. There's the inside of the house. Look.
I don't know if it's a
I'm kind of
chair.
like inside of the zoomed in.
Hey, Lady Justice. How are you?
Okay. So there's that. Sweetheart, I need you to. I just heard the chime. I
Okay,
got.
go.
I'll be right back.
All right, go check on him. All right. Hey, Angel Eyes. How are you? How's everybody doing? He's having to go check on his dad real quick. His mom is not feeling well. She's got a little stomach bug. So I told him we could reschedule or push it up or whatever. He's like, no, 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 no. he needs the distraction, I think. So, but we are going to talk about some Nancy Guthrie stuff. Is there anything in particular anybody wants to discuss about Guthrie? He is. He's very attentive. He cleaned and everything for her earlier, so she could just go and relax. Because I was like, she's with his dad 24/7, and she can't catch a break. So I was like, go spoil her. Don't forget to drop your link as well, Angel, and I hope everybody can go over and give Angel a sub. He texted earlier. He's getting discouraged a little bit, I believe. I told him my subs go up and down every day, especially when I'm not active on my channel. But tomorrow, when we go live with Daphne, he's going to dual stream, and I'm also going to dual stream on Crystal's Crime Board. So I will set that notifier up later today, just so I can get my watch hours in. Awesome, Epiphany. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I want to wait for him to get started on the Guthrie stuff. Oh, we're also going to play a little game. I'll go ahead and fill y'all in about that. So in StreamYard, we have like a private chat. Sure. Anytime we're live, please share on X. Absolutely. Please share. The more eyes we can get on us, the better, especially when we're uplifting and stuff. Good vibes only are welcome. But we have a private chat in StreamYard, and I was trying to think of some ideas that are kind of fun to do with you guys too. So we're going to tell each other, we're going to use the private chat, and we're going to say a word that the other person has to work into the conversation. It can be like any word at all. And we're just going to see if you guys catch on to any of the words. Yes, the body that was found in Tucson, it's not related. I mean, that's all we know. They said that pretty much just a few hours after it was found. So I don't know how they determined that fast, unless they were found with some kind of article of clothing or something like that. Here he comes. I am going to be talking about LD though, guys. Yeah. Hey. I just filled them in on the word game. Are you good?
Yeah, he just wanted to go for a walk. I thank God that I brought him back inside the house. This is just nuts.
So he's staying put?
He's inside the house, but I'm just not into this shit, to be honest with you. This is just bad. Just go ahead. I'll muster through. We'll get through this. We'll get through this. So what was it that you were just talking about?
I was talking about the word thing for a private chat, but we can wait and do that later or something or another day. Right. But do you want to go ahead and bring up the Loot Daily stuff?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that out of the way.
Yep. Let me see. It's going to be the whole thing, which is fine. All right. Can everybody see that?
Yeah. Can you read it?
Yeah. Charges dropped. Pima County dropped criminal charges against Luke Daly. He was scheduled to go on trial August 18th. Did he make a deal with prosecutors to drop charges in return for not suing Pima County Sheriff for the Nancy Guthrie detainment and raid?
Okay. If y'all remember on Monday, I had mentioned something about this when we were talking about his upcoming court. You know, he has some pretty bad charges, drug charges. Um, so he seemed to have, um, it seems like he maybe did work out some kind of deal, in my opinion. Because I even had said, we'll see once he goes to court what he gets, what kind of time he gets. But to get the charges completely dropped, and then not only that, but all of his past payments and stuff that he had have now shown up to go to collections, which he also has. Thanks, Libby6, for always doing a great job. Can you go ahead and put that up? Yeah.
It
All of
doesn't. It just doesn't let me zoom in.
That's okay. That's okay. But they do all the other money that he owed is went to collections now, all of a sudden. So I don't know, it just seems like something might have been worked out. So hopefully we'll see some real movement soon. I didn't really think that LD was involved as much as everybody else did, except I did find it weird that he was the one who had the federal search warrant. And the other one was just, Carlos was just Pima County. And is he threatening to sue as like a smokescreen to try to make himself look innocent? Or did he make a deal with them not to sue? I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think?
Didn't we? I thought I did share on X, Mama Donna, when we went live. Oh,
Do we want them to share?
oh yeah. Our accounts are locked though.
Yeah, but when they're in the chat, they can just hit the share
Oh,
when
okay.
we're live.
Yeah. You guys, yeah, whatever you guys want, that's fine. And D asked if there's any new news on the body that was found in Tucson. No, I have not seen anything. I was searching last night, and I have not seen anything.
Only thing that we've seen is that it's not related.
Which is crazy to us because it takes like months to do a toxicology report. These guys came out like 2 minutes later and were like, "Oh yeah, this has nothing to do with it." Like, how do you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. How do you know? Good question.
It's like why are they trying to bury this so bad?
Right.
That's what I don't understand, because that's burying it. Like, you're trying to bury any information.
It's exactly how it appears.
Or another thing that they could be doing is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get back in the groove.
Oh, you are fine. You are fine.
Or another thing is that they probably buried it so fast because they didn't want there to be like sort of like stir the hornet's nest with all the YouTubers to get everybody in a frenzy and then start going back out there again and doing all that stuff. But it's already too late because people are already going out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Oh yeah.
So
Absolutely.
they're probably just trying to say, "Oh yeah, this has nothing to do with it." Blah blah blah. Like, you're fine. Like, nobody come out here. We're good. Kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Trying to steer the ship away from that area so that they can't report about the FBI being seen and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They don't want anybody knowing what's going on. Which I understand, but look how invested we all are. And plus, it's a high profile case. I mean, how quiet do you think you're about to keep this?
Yeah. There's some more pictures that she posted also.
Yeah. It's just about his stuff going to collections.
Improper position, right turn. Dang, that's like cops are still pulling people over for that. with everything that cops have to worry about, like I know here in South Carolina, like cops over here are cool as hell. Like if it's something petty, they don't even
Yeah, they don't mess with you
they don't even bother.
unless
Like
they think you're sus.
yeah, well they run your tags and stuff constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So like unless you're like driving illegally and stuff like that, then you got issues, or you do stupid stuff like reckless driving and things like that, or if they suspect that you're a drunk driver. But other than that, like all the other stuff, like they like right turns and whatever, they cops over here chill.
They are.
Um, then another charge or another citation: control speed, avoid accident.
I think that's when he wrecked that blue car. Do y'all remember that, guys? Before all of this happens with Nancy.
And then here's another picture.
Assigned to fare. Sent over to collections.
Failure to appear on civil traffic offense. Default judgment entered. Assigned to fare.
Yep.
So he probably did have like something worked out
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, to have all that happen at the same time though, like all this stuff is kind of quietly.
It is a deal. That is you are right about that. Like
Yeah.
you can have like all these charges and all this money, and then all of a sudden it just all disappeared. Unless you gave up some pretty strong information.
Or decided not to sue. Because he was going to sue. But I mean, so many people are about to sue, or are suing Pima County as we speak.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another one, or was that it?
No, that was it. That was 4 of them.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all just keep praying for some answers and that they find the SOB who did this and took Nancy. But I know eyes are still on this case from all over the world. Streamers are still going back to Nancy's. New streamers are going tomorrow. If y'all know Michelle and Max, they are leaving out tomorrow to head to Tucson. I'm so excited for them, and I can't wait to see what kind of coverage they get. So say a little prayer for them too for safe travels. They'll be there for 4 days, and I will be staying in contact with them. Trust me. It's really it's kind of crazy to me that this really sad case brought me to X, brought me to YouTube, and brought me to all of you. That is insane. And I have met some wonderful, wonderful people along the way. Really, really good people. See, Mama Donna. Yes. So we got to try to find the good and the bad, right? Got to stay positive and try to find that beauty in everything. Everything good, Disturbed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you want to go ahead and dive in to your videos?
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get that app that shows all the cameras in the house.
Really, Mama Donna? A lot of people say I was there first. That did not sound right. Shanna, I was one of the first people Shanna connected with on here too. You know me and her clique too. And I think I was Miss Linda's. Y'all are amazing. That's all I know. Y'all put up with me and kept me sane and kept me from giving up. Yes, the Jesus guy.
Sorry, chat.
No.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah, that is odd, Miss Roxanne. And I remember I saw that today, and I sent it to Mark before I knew that he had a warrant out for his arrest. I sent it to Mark to see if maybe Mark could find him and talk to him, since he does speak fluent in Spanish. However, once I found out that he has a warrant out for his arrest, I highly doubt he will be easy to find after that. So, but I'll post on X if Mark agrees to at least try to look for him or not. Mark's good people. Do you need to get up and go check again? I can hold down the fort again.
No, Shayna just posted something on X
Okay.
with Nancy.
Okay.
You want me to?
Sure, absolutely. Bring it up.
She reposted something from Linda. So Linda reposted what Shayna put on the 14th, which was yesterday.
Okay.
So
pull it up if you want to pull it up.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. It's content.
It is.
So Shayna says, get in line. Everybody wants answers to the Nancy Guthrie case. I can certainly understand why Carlos Palazzo, who was detained by the Pima County Sheriff's Department, would definitely want to know why he was detained. I would demand answers too. Full story. Exclusive. Nancy Guthrie, person of interest, demands answers.
Yes. Yeah, he was the first one to.
The lawyer for a man detained in the investigation into the disappearance of Nancy's demanded to see the sealed evidence that led investigators to search his family's home. Oh, damn. They went to his house too and hold him for hours without being charged. Whoa, that's a civil lawsuit right there. Mm-hmm. Carlos Palazzos, 36, was detained in February as authorities investigated the disappearance of Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of today's co-host, Savannah Guthrie. He was released after around 8 hours without charge.
It did not seem like it was 8 hours, though. Did it seem like 8 hours to you guys? Because it sure as hell didn't seem that long to me. But then again, JLR did go up that freaking mountain with that man he barely knew. Y'all remember that, too? I was getting seasick watching that. It's like he was on a roller coaster about to drive right straight off that mountain.
My question is, why is this being brought up again?
What do you mean? The Carlos thing?
Yeah.
Because he's trying to pursue a lawsuit. Because they're not answering why, and they're not going public with clearing him.
Bruh,
what's up, Robin?
This whole freaking this sheriff's department, they are corrupt as hell. And didn't they just didn't Nanos put someone in there who has no previous experience in a position?
Oh, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't have experience and they don't know what they're doing, because he wanted to run everybody off.
Just drive carefully.
Oh, well, I hope you have a good day at work, Dee.
Yeah, but she's still listening, so until she gets to work. So, like, what was the position that guy got put in again?
Which one?
The most recent that has a lot of people in an uproar.
SWAT.
Yes, SWAT.
SWAT.
And they passed up on a couple other people that are so much more advanced in experience and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So basically, this guy Nanos, he's just handpicking people that are yes men.
Yes.
That's all he's doing.
Yep, that will follow his orders and not give him any shit about it. That's why he was running off the ones that were experienced, because he wants to feel like he's got big balls. And that's the only way he could do it.
This guy's got an ego trip. Like, he keeps tripping over his own ego. Like, that's what this guy's doing.
Yep.
It's disgusting because you never want someone like that in a position of power.
You really don't. Yeah, his minions. His
Yep.
very short little minions.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna bring this up too. I'm sending you a couple things on X to bring up. Please
Okay. Let me.
bring up that picture of that van first. Um,
Are
say
you?
whose name it is though, because I can't remember.
No, you say my name.
All right,
Oh,
Bobby, just do it.
shit. Oh my goodness! What the hell? What the hell's going on in this show?
Oh shit.
The one that you just. Oh, okay. So you sent me a couple things. Oh, wow! You sent me a couple things. I like it. You're frisky today. Look at you.
Oh Lord.
Sending me all kinds of stuff. What is wrong with you?
All right.
I love it.
But bring up the van first. And who was it that sent me that? Because I sent it so fast I didn't look.
Lisa Lee.
Okay, that's who that's from. She posted this today and tagged me in it, and she zoomed in and said, "Doesn't that look like some kind of like student ID or some kind of parking permit or something hanging from the rear view?" And y'all know how many times I've seen this damn video and pictures of this van, and I have never noticed that. Have you?
Yes.
Yes, the
Robin,
unions.
you are correct. Like this is the thing when your state is corrupt, like we've talked about this already. Like when your state is corrupt right from the top, you know everything that trickles down below is going to be just as corrupt.
Yeah.
And the problem is that there isn't a federal audit that can look into all these different divisions and start weeding it out because our government as a whole is corrupt. And people just keep voting these people in, and nothing's going to change. If anything, the corruption is just going to get bigger, and the fraud, the money that they steal
Yeah.
from us is just going to keep happening. Until we, the people, don't rise, this will continue to happen underneath our nose. So, all right. I'm sorry, Sue.
No, you're fine. I was trying to. Okay, hold on. I'm sending you something else that to bring up next.
Goodness.
This is the guy that Miss Roxanne was referring to.
Are you done talking about this, the van?
Yeah. The van can go. I just thought that was interesting though, because I had never noticed that.
Hey, in
Yeah.
Arizona, real quick, I just noticed something. Are you allowed to drive without a plate in the front? Like South Carolina?
Anybody from Arizona in here? I know I heard that mentioned, but I can't remember.
It may be one of those states where you just need a tag
One
just
in the back. Yeah.
Tag in the back.
Yeah.
All right. Let me.
All right. Bring up that last one first that I just sent you.
There's a couple pictures here.
The very last one.
From the
of the
scanner.
guy. Of the guy.
The scanner.
Yeah. Wait. The scanners of the trucks, right?
That's the last thing that you sent me.
What the frick?
There's the van, and then there's the
Oh,
whole.
shoot. It didn't send it to you. Damn.
Okay, I thought I was losing my mind.
No. Let me see if I accidentally clipped it. But go ahead. You can go ahead and bring up the van. I mean, the truck.
Okay.
I wish I had the other video. I was looking for it. And then I sent you the link for the other thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
So apparently, I think it was JLR. Somebody had a truck that was following them yesterday, and I couldn't find the video of it. But later on, there was this wreck, and two men ran from the scene. But I was just reading that they did catch them. But the van or the truck looked so much like the one that was following them. We were just really really curious if it's possible that could be the same one. Go ahead. Yeah, see? It's like the same color. We could see it flying by. I just can't find that clip.
You
But
know, I saw something on X yesterday. There was a pickup truck, not this color, that we talked about on, it was
yes.
probably 4 or 5 shows ago with Daphne.
Yes.
And supposedly, a truck yesterday or the day before was seen similar to that color driving in that area again.
Was that yesterday when they
Or
were
it was yesterday
following?
or something.
I think it was following JLR. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what people were saying.
Yeah. Now, when we have to be very careful when we say following, like was he like being
Acting
trailed for a
sus.
while?
I'm just repeating what was said. I wasn't watching, but it was gonna run for sure. Yeah,
Damn, look,
it's funny how that
yeah.
works. Hey, Truth.
Hey,
Hey,
Truth.
girl. Hey.
Thank you for the support, for just dropping in real quick. We appreciate it. Yeah, look at what Robin said. I had a buddy who was gonna run for chief and didn't because he knew he would have to steal or would be looked down on if he didn't. Funny how that works. Yep. Yep. And here's the thing: if your chief is doing nefarious things, I mean, they've already arrested a couple of YouTubers down there with no charges or nefarious charges. So again, the corruption starts from the top.
Yep.
If your boss is corrupt, you know he's going to put people in there that are just as corrupt.
Yep. Or they are very easily manipulated.
Yeah. Because everybody, at the end of the day, everybody wants a piece of that pie as easy as they can get it. So
Yep.
they're gonna say yes to him, and that's exactly what he's doing, and that's why he's putting people in position of power that will provide that.
Yep. Him and his little sports car looking like a mosquito. Freaking nanos, little scooter.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and bring up that other guy real quick so we can move on to the next.
Okay. The link.
Yes, the link.
Oh, this is what I was telling you about earlier.
What, the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one that Miss Roxanne was talking about, that I asked Mark the Shark to see if he can dig into him or see if he can get him for an interview because he speaks Spanish.
Okay. Shout out goes to Libby on this one.
Yes. Libby 6.
Yep. So Libby gets all the credit for this. Remember DUI guy in front of Nancy Guthrie's home? He was driving back and forth with a picture of Nancy.
Yeah. He was the one that kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he was acting completely sus. And I think it was Dad's Gone Live ended up calling the cops and they got him for DUI. Scotty, no, Disturbed has not shown his boobs yet because he doesn't have boobs. He has pecs. Sorry to disappoint. But yeah, you don't have to worry about bringing up the other one. But now we found out that this guy has a warrant, so I doubt Mark will be able to find him to interview him. But maybe, who knows? I'll keep you posted on what Mark says.
What is it with all this crazy stuff happening around Nancy's house with all these crazy ass people? And isn't there another dude that I've been seeing since yesterday, acting all sus and following someone, that white guy? Like, what the freak is going on?
I don't think he's right in the head.
Yeah, like, and then a neighbor saying that they're going to press charges on him. Like, it's just like crazy what's going on.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Truth.
The tan guy.
Yep.
Yeah, and supposedly the neighbor was on their
I
way
saw the
home from
Shanna.
work,
Mhm.
and they were going to. They said that they were going to press charges on him because he's been harassing him.
Mhm. Yeah,
So,
he started following a bunch of people on X, even Shanna. I saw Shanna was commenting back on him, and he was saying something about his girlfriend was murdered or something. I don't know, um but shout out to Truth and Vine too, because I'm in a group chat with her and a few other ladies, and she does amazing sleuthing as well. I always look forward to seeing what they dig up. That is very strange, Mama Donna. Like, has he been following this case? Like, has he been following us for a hot minute now? I mean,
I just started seeing him on there.
yeah, but the crazy thing is though, is we've all said that you know, whoever's involved or anything like that, they're probably watching the chats, they're probably watching the posts. Um, you know, but he just seems like he's got a mental health crisis going on.
Well, with that one post that I saw, I should bring it up where he's talking
Go ahead.
about somebody got murdered or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about with Shanna. Yeah. Um,
Mm. All right, let me find that.
Mama Donna's gonna find his account too.
Okay, let me just find.
If you do, just send it on over to Disturb so he can pull it up.
Yeah, you could DM it to me.
Pop in his DMs, Mama Donna. I give you permission. Yeah, I didn't
Ooh.
see the whole account. I mean, I didn't go on and look at his whole account or anything because I just saw what Shanna had posted. And
I saw how crazy that dude was and the stuff that he was saying. And I was like, I'm not even going to go near this.
Pima County. Yeah, he was. I don't know, man.
I'm scrolling through this stuff. The world.
Amen,
is-
Robin. That would be nice. You know, to know all the crazies, but it seems like Tucson is like a bunch of roaches. It's like they just come out of the woodwork.
I'm just seeing like all these videos. The world is going crazy.
It is. It is.
Okay, here we go. Sketchy Peggy has a picture of him where he's holding a water bottle, but that's not the whole thing. I'm pretty sure she knew. Just a sec. Give me a sec there, folks.
Oh, she just posted that guy's link or posted that guy's tag.
Who did?
Mama Donna,
Let me see.
way out there.
Oh,
That corrupt Pima.
whoa! Somebody by the name of John Teagan just posted something also. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wrong thing. That was vandalism. Wait, I'm not seeing Mama Donna's thing. Why not?
It's in the chat. At corrupt Pima. At corrupt Pima. Just type in at corrupt Pima. I don't know. They need to quit drinking the Kool-Aid. That's all I know.
Okay, here he is. I don't want to give credence to this clown.
Tucson said he's been trying to bring awareness, and I'm glad that he's getting to put that stuff out there now.
All right, let's hear what he's got to say.
So he's got 2 more years. Good morning, Rough and Roll here. Saturday, August 15th. Hey, listen, thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in. It's real important to me. I vowed to get rid of Sheriff Nanos 8 years ago. I said he wouldn't last the second term, so he's got 2 more years, and I think we can do it. But this is more importantly, I want to find Nancy, and I think these people are responsible. So bear with me, we'll get to that. But I want to take the moment to tell you that on June 1, 2014, it was my fault. I take responsibility for 2 rookie sheriff deputies showing up at my door. I was a bad parent. My son moved back in. I was happy to have him, but just being a little jerk, and I snapped as a bad parent. So cops showed up, but when I opened the door, they just shot me. Anything in the police report is all false. Consequently, I took two more pulses before I went down, went to seizures, then full-on cardiac arrest, flatlined, and EMTs miraculously showed up, saved my life, which I'm grateful. I struggle with that because of all the damage it did. They didn't stop. Not only lies, I had to take a plea to these awful charges of felony 2s, ag assault with a deadly weapon against 2 police officers. Ended my career, family, friends, home, everything. Lost it. I've rebuilt 4 times with nothing but the shirts on my back, clothes on my back. Anyhow, blah, blah, blah. It's a culture of dishonesty. I'm going to prove all that. I need to get some equipment. There's a borrowed phone. They took 2 tablets, all my ID, wallet. My laptop was stolen at gunpoint, basically. They have not returned it. And so I'll get there eventually. But I'm on the run, man. I'm homeless in Tucson, on the run. They attack, they hack, they've invaded my privacy. So they're real dirty. They won't let up. And I want to walk away from this, but they've got a fight on their hands, and it's on like Donkey Kong. So thanks for your help and support, and have a good weekend. Thanks.
We do, Mama. We do.
With this I don't know, this video, he doesn't seem weird.
And not in this video. He doesn't. He seems more like he's just trying to, first of all, make himself look better. And 2, like he's just trying to be heard. Truth, is there anything about this guy in our chat that I can bring up that is different from like what's on his page? Did anybody dig him up?
This is the thing though, like he keeps including the FBI.
Mama said read his chats.
We're at
Under which one? Around Nancy's home yesterday. Why was he around Nancy's home yesterday? That's what we're trying to figure out.
let's hear this video.
He was executed by 2 Tucson Bell. In 2008, Jason Robinson did not inflict a gunshot wound to himself. He was executed by 2 Tucson police officers in an East Side standoff hotel. There were 3 witnesses, possibly more. One of my friends was a witness. He's had 2 attempts on his life. FBI, Phoenix, Tucson, did you investigate?
I just thought of something.
Yeah, what's that?
You want to try and get this guy on the show?
Oh my gosh.
I can do it. Chat, what do you think? I can reach out to this guy and set something up and get him on here. And then we can all
Mama said yes.
Okay, I will reach out to him.
If we do, we need to try to do it tomorrow, and we'll do like an earlier live or even later this evening if you want.
Because I'm looking at his videos, and here's the thing. Crazy or not, all his posts, he's directing it to the FBI. Like he's trying to get the FBI to look into, which I'm pretty sure they already know. Because if Kash Patel has already made 2 videos or whatever, or 3 videos now, talking about Nanos and his department, like you already know that there's already tension there. But the fact that this guy keeps hitting up the FBI, if you're guilty of something, you're not going to be you're not going to be drawing attention to yourself like this. This guy could legit be wanting people to know how corrupt they are and why this whole Nancy Guthrie thing is so out of whack.
Or does he have something against those two officers because he feels that they ruined his life? Because you notice both videos too.
Those are the kind of people that you want to hear from, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because if he has, you know, something against them and he knows a lot about them, he's doing exactly what other people would do and would do in his situation.
Yeah, everybody's wanting you to get him. Even Miss Roxanne said she wants to know a story. Hi, Christina, and hi, Blue.
All right, let me. I will reach out to him today, and I will get working on this to get him on as a guest on our
Someone
show.
said that he doesn't have a phone or computer, but how else is he posting all this stuff?
He said that he's using a borrowed phone. In the if you listen to the first video that I played, this one, he talks about how he's using a phone because apparently Nanos took 2 of his tablets and his phone.
Gotcha.
Now, here's the thing. Once you get released from prison, don't they give you all that information back?
Yeah, they're
They're
should.
supposed to, unless he had something on there that had corruption in Nano's department, and Nanos is trying to get erase it, allegedly.
Or they lost it. I don't know. We'll have to see. I want to look up his record and stuff.
All right. I need to find where that stuff was, where he was talking some crazy stuff.
Yeah, Truth brought it up. Let me see.
Oh my God, that's sexy. Pink? Ugh, never mind.
Hey, I drive it.
Wait, why the hell am I going through? This is private.
Well, he's running from LE because there's more. Yeah. I know I saw Truth say.
You know, let me find it. Just give me a second, Chad. I'll find it.
Truth said he claims he was killed by deputies and EMT brought him back to life. Yeah, he was just saying that he went into cardiac.
Yeah, in the video that we just played, he talked about that.
Yeah. And then he was saying that that Nancy Guthrie is possibly still alive. Is that the post that you're trying to find?
No. Oh yes. But
Okay.
I found Shayna's account, so I'll just scroll through.
We always go to Shanna for everything. Because she only posts stuff that is that she knows is to be fact.
There's 4 videos on here that she's got that I can play also. Damn. Shanna's got like all kinds of stuff. Damn. She's got like all juicy stuff on here. She's got videos. She's got everything.
She loves to clip.
Yeah. Why am I not finding this dude?
Because I think it was somebody else who screenshot it. I want to say it was Libby.
Was it Libby?
I think it was Libby. And then she screenshotted the message and then tagged the of us in it.
Let me find something from Libby then. Oh, there's Libby. Libby. Ah, here we go. Bango. Found it, chat. Found it. Let's go, baby. Sleuthin 2026, baby. What's up, cats? Okay. So this guy says, I still think she's alive and being groomed with new identity and appearance. Shanna then says, where could she possibly be hidden? I don't know the area well, but I could have people there search. I'll check my private messages. I saw your message there. Okay, please do not send people in there till we talk. She is very dangerous. Who's dangerous? Nancy? Or Savannah? Who's dangerous? I'm the only one that can contain her, and I don't know how long. It's bad blood, not between us, because she killed my ex-girlfriend. Please take that into confidentiality. While he posts it in public.
He gave an address, Kim B. That's what
What?
Truth and Vine just said.
He gave a what?
He gave an address.
Oh.
Kim B is the girl, a woman he's referring to. Oh, and my thing was, okay, does anybody really believe that an 84-year-old woman would even go along with that? I mean,
damn, look at that. We got Crystal. Crystal's in the house. Look at it. We got Tick in there. We got Mama Donna Dayhem. We got everybody. We got the whole team in there. Breaking this down. 2026 investigation style. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this shit. Okay, let me see. What else does Libby have? Libby had some good stuff on here too.
yeah, Libby, Truth and Vine. I always look at their stuff. Oh my gosh. If y'all hear my dog bark, just
Pima County posted May 15, 2025. If you plan on being taken hostage in the near future, we'd encourage you to do it in city limit. What the frig?
yeah, but look at the post underneath it. It's about the SWAT.
Let me bring it up.
Oh, Kim B was the one giving medical care.
Breaking the next head sergeant of the Pina Regional SWAT team is a new sergeant with no prior SWAT experience. Command passed over several qualified candidates that don't support Nanos politics over safety. If you plan on being taken hostage in the near future, we'd encourage you to do it in city limits. Oh yeah, let me just plan that.
That's Sergeant Cross. We were talking about him on Tuesday. I need to go handle these dogs real quick. Can you hold down the fort for a minute?
There goes the show.
Shut up.
See what I did there, chat? She's the glue that keeps everything all together. Let me hold on. I want to go back to and there's these 4 clips that I think you guys would enjoy. Oh, did you guys also see Candace Owens and Andrew? Their debate yesterday on the whole Charlie Kirk thing? I'm just curious. I did also. Who do you think won that debate? Oh, never mind. I thought. Okay, here we go. Here is all credit goes to Shanna on this. So I just want to, there's 3 videos. And in this, there is, I don't know who this guy is. Here, I'll just bring it up. Sweetheart, you probably know who this dude is.
Oh, yeah, Jim. Exploring with Jim.
Okay, so we can play one of these.
Yeah.
He's
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christina, I haven't Candace Owens has gone off the deep end. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that woman, but I used to be a big fan of hers. And then something happened. I don't know what it was, but she's, in my opinion, she's just gone cuckoo. And I saw the debate yesterday, and I love PBD, Patrick Bet David. I love his podcast. I listen to it a lot. and he was the narrator or the moderator for the debate yesterday. And everyone seems to think, just like me, that Andrew Wilson won that debate big time. And he exposed like a lot of her like crazy ass stuff that she's been spewing about the whole Charlie Kirk incident, murder. Like she firmly believes that he had nothing to do with it, even though the dude admitted to it. There's tons of pictures, there's tons of videos, there's the his fingerprint on the weapon that was used to kill Charlie. She's going crazy, that woman. Like I don't know what's going on. And I hate the fact that Andrew Wilson had to pay her $300,000 for that interview. I think that is just ridiculous. Oh, and just so you guys know, I'm also trying to get Officer Tatum on the show as well. But that's going to take me a little bit of time to work on. But just bear with us.
There's Mouse. Epiphany. I'll post a video later of her running, because when she runs, she looks like she's about to take off landing strip because of those ears. Say hi. Say hi.
Okay, let me. All credit goes to Shanna on this video. Mouse is becoming something now.
Yeah.
Now you got to put them like.
Put her.
You got to get like one of those little pouches now on your chest. And
I'll just put her in between my boobs.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Like right there, and you cleave. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, right in between my boobies. Everybody loves Mouse. Look at her ears, guys.
It looks like a gremlin.
It's that light that's hurting her eyes. That's why she keeps closing her eyes. I just discovered that.
Epiphany said that one of my dogs just watches, and the dog just started barking.
Yeah, because I always have a freaking barking ass dog in the background because my dogs are bitches. They are. I just went to go see what she was barking at. And she
on either Wednesday.
A leaf.
Okay. We're gonna play a couple of this guy. So give me a rundown on this guy. Who is this guy?
That is Exploring with Jim. He's wonderful. He's super sweet. He lives in California, like 14 hours from there, and that's his 10th visit that he has went out looking for Nancy Guthrie. 10th visit. Oh.
Okay.
And he started out on a dirt bike. There she is.
So he's another content creator?
Yes. Yeah, he is now. Yeah. He didn't start off that way. He was just somebody who liked to explore. Yes.
And now everybody knows him.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's play this video.
On either Wednesday, August 12th, or Thursday, August 13th. I'll check in between the freeways in the morning of Thursday morning and Friday morning. Throw it out your window anytime. It's just going to be another plastic bag out there on the freeway. Nobody's going to be suspicious at all. Do it at night. Hundreds of thousands of cars drive that road all the time. Nobody's going to know who threw that plastic bag out the window at Picacho Peak Road. I'm not working with the FBI. I'm not working with anybody in law enforcement. I simply want to bring Nancy home. I want to be the one to bring her home. Throw that note out the window and we'll bring Nancy home. I know what people are thinking. They're saying, Jim, why should they tell you where Nancy is? I'm going to tell you why. As soon as we find Nancy, we bring her home, the heat is going to be off. The news media will go home. People will stop talking about the case. She'll get her burial. It'll just be another unsolved murder. That's the reason why. The heat will completely come off. Let's say you don't exactly remember where she is. The location is only approximate. Don't worry about it. Just give me an area. I'll do a grid search. I have equipment. That I can employ to find exactly the exact burial site. I'll be out there. I don't care how long it takes. If I have a decent location, I'll find her. I have probes. I have ground penetrating radar. I have all the tools to find the location. If you don't know the exact location, just give me an approximate area and I'll bring her home and take the heat off of you. So throw that note out your window as you're driving in the fast lane on the overpass of Picacho Peak Road. Try to hit that sign that says Picacho Peak Road. And I'll find your note and I'll bring Nancy home and I'll take the heat off. I'll be in Tucson for the next few days doing my regular grid desert searches. Hopefully I find her anyway, but you can take the heat off yourself and you can do the right thing by throwing that rock along the freeway. Once again, this is no attempt to entrap anybody, no attempt to gather evidence in the case.
Okay, that was one.
We all love Jim. I didn't know he had
Welcome
new
back to Exploring
toys.
with Jim.
So he's in this one. He shows like a map. Also, we'll play this one for you guys as well. So credit goes to Shanna and Jim. That's his name.
Exploring with Jim. We all
Ex-
love Jim.
Exploring with Jim.
Hey, Laura, welcome
Hey,
back.
Laura, welcome back. It's so glad that you came back.
Yes.
Welcome home. All right, let me play this video.
Today, I want to speak directly to anyone who has knowledge of the location of the remains of Nancy Guthrie. I'm here to provide you with a completely anonymous, foolproof way that you can communicate the location of the remains of Nancy Guthrie so that we can bring her home and give her a proper burial. I'm not working with the police. I'm not working with the FBI. I have no desire to interfere with any sort of investigation. I don't even want to make an arrest. I just want to bring Nancy Guthrie home. Watch my past live streams. I've been singularly focused on the search for Nancy Guthrie. I'm not pointing the finger at anybody. I'm just trying to bring her home. Follow my instructions and you can communicate her exact location completely anonymously. I'm not looking to entrap anybody with DNA or hair samples or skin cells, fingerprints, anything of that nature. I just want you to tell me where Nancy is. Let me show you exactly how to communicate with me completely anonymously and without risk to you. Number one, put on your gloves. Right? Number two, put on your mask. Next, you're going to need a couple of things to send me the note. You're going to need a couple items that aren't even associated with you. You're going to need 2 plastic bags.
Fam, do you guys want me to keep playing this?
Yes, do it, please.
And a piece of scrap paper. Could be any paper from anywhere. You have no connection to any of these items. You find them in a trash can or on the side of the road somewhere. Next, take the piece of paper that's totally not associated with you that you found on the side of a road or in a trash can and get ready to draw the map of her location. Use a ruler to draw the nearby intersection. This way, there's no handwriting analysis associated because everything you do, you're using a ruler. Label an approximate north on the map. Doesn't have to be exact. Just give me an idea. N for north, right? Now label the streets. In this example, we're going to say this is Highway 79 and Park Link Road. So you can either use something like a stencil, where we could maybe say 79 and Park.
He really wants Nancy found, guys. Jim's heart.
Looks my pen's running out of ink here.
Just snap a photo and list in minutes. Easy, right? Once it sells, the buyer covers shipping, so there's no cost for you. And with
Oh, sorry about that. I don't even know what the hell that was. Scared the crap out of me.
Well, that's not working like I wanted it to.
That's soft.
Anyway, you get the idea.
I thought it was bald.
Or you could use the ruler and make your letters that way.
You sure did, Mama Donna.
There's the map. Now indicate the location. If she's near this intersection, maybe she's here. Just draw a circle. That's it. Now, how to get that map to me. Now take your map, fold it up. Remember, we have on our mask, we have on our hat, there's no DNA, there's no skin cells, there's no spit, there's no trace, there's no fingerprint of you on this map. Take your plastic bag. It was completely not associated with you. You found it in a trash can. You've never touched it before, except with your rubber gloves. Put the map inside the plastic bag. Put a couple rocks. There you go. A couple of medium-sized rocks. Put them in the plastic bag with the note. Tie a simple knot. There it is. The note with no trace is in the bag. The rocks that you just picked up anywhere are in the bag. The bag has no fingerprints of you whatsoever, and it's right here. Take that bag, put it into another bag. Are you with me so far? There's absolutely no evidence associated with that note, the rocks, and the bag inside the secondary bag. You've never touched the inside of this bag. What's in this bag has no markings from you whatsoever. You are completely anonymous. This is how I want you to send me this map. It's so simple and it's foolproof. Take the bag, get in your car, drive on Highway 10 in between Tucson and Phoenix. Now, how are you going to get me this note? Halfway in between Phoenix and Tucson on Highway 10, you're going to throw this note out the window of your car or truck. On Highway 10, in between Phoenix and Tucson, is Picacho Peak Road. You'll know it by the Rooster Cogburn Ostrich Farm and some other things there. Drive either north or south. I don't care what time of day or night, probably at night. Drive Highway 10, and when you see the Picacho Peak Road sign, just as you go over Picacho Peak Road, there's a sign both going north and south. When you see that sign, take your bag and throw it out the window. As you're driving in the fast lane, the bag will land in the middle of the freeway. It either land in the middle of the freeway or it might land down, sort of there's an embankment that goes down to Picacho Peak Road. You can be traveling north or you can be traveling south. But you see that sign that says Picacho Peak Road. Just before you go over the overpass, over Picacho Peak Road, you take this bag, you're driving in the fast lane, going either north or south. As soon as you see that sign that says Picacho Peak Road, I'm going to put a picture right here, right after this segment. You take this bag and you throw it out the window.
He really, really, really wants her to be found. That took a lot
Yeah.
of thought and planning. And uh, Mr. Jim is amazing.
Yeah. Hi, True. Welcome, welcome. There's one more video here.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
just a
True.
1 minute 11 seconds. And fam, like as soon as we're done this video, I'm gonna give the reins over to you just for a minute, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to that guy. I'm gonna message him on X and see if I can get him on the show, and then
Alrighty.
we'll see what the hell's going on with this brother.
Yeah, he's probably not around his phone, but or there, whatever.
I hope my mods are in. I forgot to let them know I was going live. Jeep Girl.
Damn.
Whispering Wind. Becky. My apologies. Got you by surprise. Hopefully you're in there because there could be some drama without mods. But it's fine. I think everybody can tell the difference. Yeah, I don't see anything here, guys. But there's still tomorrow. They can do the right thing tomorrow. This is how it's going to play out. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. We'll take another look. There's a vape.
Yeah. And let's also remember that, Jim is not a spring chicken, and he is devoting all this time and his energy out there in that freaking hot ass Arizona heat. And I mean, he's been at this, almost from the very beginning. I'll never forget the first time he appeared. He was on his dirt bike, and we were all trying to, find out his Cash App and stuff like that, so that we could all help in some sort of way to help him get him a room. Yeah, and he comes all 14 hours, 13 or 14 hours it takes him to get there. And this is his 10th time. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard that he had to leave because he had a emergency. You would have taken that vape? Hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm. I'm not taking a vape from the damn side of the road. Yes, it was a great idea. Very, very heartfelt and thought out. And every single little stage, he was trying to let them know, look, this is how you do this to avoid this. Just please, he just wants to find his body or find her body. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Mama Donna. When we were all trying to, once we found out his channel and stuff, we were all trying to find out his I think it was later that evening when he came back or something. We were trying to find out what his Cash App was and stuff. Because JLR said that he felt like people should reach out and that vape was probably not a clue. I don't know. I mean, you look at everything, think about how many things they would have to test. I mean, they should have started with that freaking gnat. Did you reach out to him?
Oh wait, that's from Libby.
Oh, you were trying to find something else to pull up.
Yeah, I forgot that it's Libby that posted that picture with his account. Oh no. No. What am I doing? No. Here he is right here. Okay. Can I send him a message? No. Why not? I guess I have to follow him.
Oh, yeah, you have to follow him, and he probably has to follow you. Are you able to message him, Drew? If you are, will you ask him to follow Disturbed back on X?
I'll just message one of his things here. Which one? Okay, all right. I think the above groups are involved in NG case. He posted this an hour
All right,
ago.
Robin. We'll see you later, man. Thank you.
I'm gonna message.
You're just gonna
him.
comment.
Yeah.
Okay. Just tell him to follow you back. I wouldn't say anything about the show. Or to send you a DM. Yeah. Jim's awesome. I would love to see Jim get the reward. Yeah, that's what he's doing, Miss Roxanne.
Bang. That's how we do things. Okay. True, you're probably gonna see it's his second. True, if you go on his account, you'll see the second post that he made about an hour ago. You'll see that I just comment on there. So I just asked him to follow me back because I have an idea that I want to DM him about, and then we'll go from there. We'll see if he does it, and then we'll go from there. And if
That would be cool, though.
If he agrees, then we get him on the show, and then we can really hear what he's got to say.
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully, I know the chat will be nice because we have the best chat.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll even tell him, like, I'm not gonna this isn't a got you or anything like that kind of
We just
situation.
want to hear his story. Tell him we're giving him a platform.
And he's not gonna have to scream or anything like that either. So, like, he's gonna be chill. He can be chill with us.
Yep. Yep.
You said one word, right?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Why?
I wanted to hit you with something else to like really throw you off, but all right.
Do I want to know? Probably.
I mean, just check the chat.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That's an easy one. That's just awful.
Go ahead and put that second word in there. Let me see if I can make it work. Go ahead.
No, if I put that first word, because there's a word that goes in front of it, it throw everything off. No thanks.
What? Is it what?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, even worse than that.
Oh,
but
gosh.
okay. All right. So what else do we got? We got okay, so we're gonna try and get this guy on the show.
Yeah.
I just reached out to him, just so everybody knows. The Pima County corruption is his handle is corrupt Pima.
Yeah.
So we've been seeing him appear quite a little bit. Oh, whew. True just hearted it. I was like, I thought he responded. I was ready to like lose it. Let me refresh.
Hey, Truth Warrior, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Truth Warrior? Welcome.
Welcome. But yeah, if Disturbed can get him on the show, he'd be in a good position to share his story and get it out there.
What the? Bruh. Your account has been hacked, bruh.
Who?
A buddy of mine.
Oh. Um, Judgment free zone. Abso-freaking-lutely. Everyone's welcome. As long as you've got a, as long as you're gonna
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah, so this guy, Corrupt Pima, we all know that the past couple days he's been appearing quite a lot. He's been showing up on a lot of people's timelines. So I just thought of something. He's got some pretty crazy things to say.
Yeah.
So why not get him on the show? So I just reached out to him, and I'm going to try and get him on the show. For those that have just come on the show,
Hey, April, how are you?
and he stated that he knows where. Wait, did he state in that conversation that he knows where Nancy is
He thinks Nancy's alive.
and that she's being groomed? Which you ain't gonna groom no 84-year-old woman.
No, no. She'll groom that foot up your ass. That's what she'll do.
Yeah.
Or she'll try. But yeah, he would be in a good position to put his story out there for sure.
Yeah, like we just want to hear his story, and then that way we'll be able to hear, you know, his side of things and where he's coming from. I would think it would be good content for everybody.
I hope he gets back to him too. That would be awesome.
And I am trying to get Officer Tatum on the show as well, which is going to be a long shot. But he did appear on somebody else's show for like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Somebody that I've never heard of before on her channel. So, hey, I'm just thinking to myself, if he will go on her show,
hey,
why not give our show a shot?
100% of the shots or you miss are the ones not taken or something. Isn't that how it goes? Something like that.
The what?
I don't know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't throw.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That sounded fantastic, by the way. So yeah, we'll just stick with that.
Hey KB, how are you? Did you want to go ahead and start on No One Wills?
That could be a missionary type of situation right there. So yeah, we gotta dive into that because that's very important. So let me bring up the video that came out yesterday.
Yeah, that's it, Truth. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I said something like that. I was close.
Yes. And I put it in our Discord forum. I love this forum thing.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh.
What is going on with you today?
Sorry.
No, good.
Okay. I got the new video.
Awesome.
So he posted this yesterday. Officer Tatum did. All credit to Officer Tatum. So are we just like diving right into Nolan Wells now?
Let's go for it. Unless you want to do some funnies, we're good.
I don't have any funnies, to be honest.
I have a question I do want to ask chat though. Hey, what is the strangest animal that you ever had? I'm just scared. As a pet, yeah.
And husbands not included.
Or wives.
Yeah, you know what? That is so true because
Sorry.
Yeah, that one was like
on point. I know.
Yeah, that should have been like in the
white mice. Because I've had some doozies. I was my brother's 8.5 years older than me, and my dad, I was a daddy's girl. So when I asked for something,
what gave that away?
Shut the hell up! I almost got it. But I had a goat. His name is Barney, not like the dinosaur, but Barney Fife. I had a prairie dog. His name was Trouble because every time my dad would go near the cage, he would.
Criminal psychology's with us. Hey, crew.
Yeah, KB.
Nice. I didn't see. I missed the. I was concentrating on other things. I apologize. Welcome.
Yeah, our baby goat, I got to feed it a bottle and everything. It was so freaking cute. But Barney, and then when he got older, he would get on top of the doghouse and put his water bowl like on his head. Um, oh gosh, octopus.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Stingrays. Okay. I had a duck. His name was Aflac.
You had a possum, Truth Warrior, skunks too.
Oh my.
How did you get away with having a skunk? Did you guys take the sac producing thing that gives off the smell? I would think because I think they do that. If you want to keep it as a pet, I think they remove whatever produces that.
Yeah, I've had a guinea pig. Never well, I had a hamster later in life, but yeah, I had a guinea pig.
I had
8 parrots. Woo.
Truth Warrior. We had a African gray.
He and I had that in common too.
We had an African gray called Cookie.
Yeah, we had one named
And
Dave.
she fooled me one time with my car alarm. Funny story with that. So I was still living here. I'll tell you guys a quick funny story. So this was my first 0-mile car that I financed that I bought years ago. And I had like put an alarm on it. And I was crazy cleaning this car as well. It was a sports car. And I had it in the garage. It was a Friday night. My parents were at the pizza shop working. So I had just pulled in the car, cleaned it because I'm crazy like that. I clean after every drive, I always clean my car. So I start walking upstairs. Now, at this point, I've already had the car for a couple months. So the African gray, she already learned the pattern of the alarm. But unbeknownst to any of us, we did not know. She was just that good of a studier. So I get done cleaning my car. I set the alarm, go walking upstairs. I'm sitting in front of my computer. Next thing you know, I hear my car alarm go off. I'm like, what the hell? So I grab my key. It was on my desk. Go walking downstairs, set the alarm again to off, and then I set it back on again. I'm like, man, that's weird. So I thought maybe it was the battery, like a glitch in the battery, because that happens. So I then, shut the garage door, go walking back upstairs. Don't think about it. Next thing you know, like 3, 4, 5 minutes later, my alarm goes off again. And I'm like, what the frig is going on? So again, I grab my keys and I start walking. As I go walking past her cage, my alarm goes off again, and it was here, the freaking bird, the whole time. And she learned my alarm verbatim. I mean, the noise, the pattern, everything. And I turned the hell around and just started cracking up laughing. And I was like, I can't believe that this bird fooled me. I mean, it was that dead ass accurate.
That is too funny.
African grays are like one of the coolest freaking birds ever.
They have an IQ of a 7-year-old, I think it is.
Yeah, something like that. I have a picture that when I graduated. Oh, you'll love that picture. I had long hair too. I had it in a ponytail, my graduation, my high school graduation, where I'm holding her and I'm about to kiss her, like her beak and stuff. Now, here's the thing with African grays, they only pick one person.
Yep.
And anybody else who goes near it, they will like try and attack you. And their beak it's strong. Like they can really do damage to your finger if they grab onto it. Believe it or not,
beak clipped.
Believe it or not, I was her second favorite person, which when we would go to the vet and stuff like that, and obviously they had to wear gloves and stuff like that. But when they were like, oh yeah, my son holds the bird and stuff like that, they couldn't believe it because it's unheard of that African grays will allow like 2 people to handle them without them freaking out.
I don't know. Ours loved my mom and my dad.
Oh, really? Yours gives kisses too to everyone in the family? Oh, maybe Cookie was I was just going to say the word that's not allowed on YouTube. Maybe it was special.
Yeah.
Ours was special then. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I caught myself.
Yeah, you did. Good job.
Was badly abused.
Oh,
That's a shame. We literally find trust us and has a wonderful. That's good.
yeah.
A macaw. Ooh, yeah. Those beaks are huge. They could do a lot of damage if you piss them off.
I mean, our African gray, I mean, when he latched on, I mean, it was hard to get your finger back. And I remember I was like younger and he got me so good and it was sore for days. It was sore for days. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is crazy. All right, back to Nolan Wells.
Oh, and he loved a bath. My mom would give him a bath in the sink and he loved getting wet. He loved it. And I had a doll that it was like a skating baby doll, and my dad cut the skates off and gave it to the bird, and they would just go flying on the kitchen floor. He loved it.
Damn. All right. You like that word.
Yeah, they could. Yeah. All right. Let's play this clip.
Okay. That's like you do. Back to whatever. Yeah, there you go. All right. Nolan Wells case. So this video was posted yesterday. All right, Tooth Warrior, take care. Thank you for stopping by. We love you, and be safe and have a great and blessed weekend. And if you have time, we're going to be with Daphne tomorrow on her great show. So
we'll be dual streaming though.
Yeah, we will be dual streaming. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be tomorrow at 4:30.
Everyone, please hit the like button too to help keep us in the algorithm.
No,
you're fine.
No, you're good. We go with the flow. Like we're not structured here. Like we want to go with the flow and include the chat and all of you guys, and because you guys are all part of this journey. So we don't.
Yes.
We're not like other YouTubers that they have, which is fine. I respect it. They have their way of doing things. We have
everybody has their own way. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys, the audience, you guys are family, and you guys are part of this. So we said it from the very beginning. You guys are always going to be a part of this. So, okay. So I'm going to. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play. So Officer Tatum posted this yesterday. Can't remember what time, but I saw it jump up on my feed. I watched it and I was like, oh, damn, I forgot to talk about this too. So here we go.
Of a racially motivated killing. A man living in this West suburban Berwyn apartment was arrested for allegedly making death threats to witnesses in the case to kill them, anyone in their homes, and any cops.
Why does these white boys need attorneys? Y'all done put it out there that people think they killed Nolan. And so people who think that these white boys killed Nolan when there's no evidence that happened are now threatening to kill these white boys, their family, and they have been arrested. We've had people try it, review it, and the feedback has been absolutely amazing. When you're looking at this impartially,
Venomous Truth
saying,
welcome.
Why does these white boys need attorneys? Why are these white boys doing interviews? Why are their parents doing GoFundMes and all this stuff? Y'all done put it out there that people think they killed Nolan. And so people who think that these...
So let me just real quick for everybody that's just joining, I am trying to get in touch with Officer Tatum to get him on the show. It's probably not going to happen. I'm going to pray about it. I'm hoping that he sees some of our videos. Like if for some reason he just happened to, all right, let me just see some. And he sees that we post a lot of his videos and give him credit and stuff like that. If I can get him on the show for like 15, 20 minutes, that would be like amazing. So just all of you guys know, I am trying to get in touch with him. And also for a lot of you that just joined, there is a guy called Corrupt Pima who you have been, if you're on X, you've been seeing him pop up a lot now, like the past day or two. I just reached out to him to try and get him on the show because there's been a lot of crazy stuff that he's been posting. And we're like, what the hell? Let's hear what he's got to say. So hopefully that comes through and we have more content coming for you guys. Exclusive content only on the Brick by Brick, the show.
Yes,
You like that?
I do.
Let's go. Okay, back to the video. I'm sorry, everybody.
White boys killed Nolan when there's no evidence that happened, are now threatening to kill these white boys, their family, and they have been arrested. We have seen not one arrest on Nolan's family, although they're claiming there's a lot of threats against them. I accept that, but there's nobody that's been arrested. The threats have not gotten to the level where people can go to jail. This is now 4 or 5 people that have been arrested and threatening the boys that was just his friends at the island. Look at the news story. Roll it.
A man in southwest suburban Berwyn was arrested for making death threats against people who were involved in this unresolved case. Now our investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy in studio revealing that Berwyn man's violent history and has the first photos of this accused threat maker. Chuck.
You do, Allison. Stephan. The Berwyn man's name is Edward James Porter, now facing federal charges in the Nolan Wells case for allegedly threatening to murder witnesses and their family members. 33-year-old Porter is being transferred by U.S. Marshals to the courthouse down in Mississippi. Our investigation of Porter's past finds a Metro Chicago man repeatedly described by authorities as a threat to safety because of his numerous arrests for violence and saying he was going to shoot people.
Village pump stopped working. We're sinking.
The heat index was a broiling 105 during last month's July 4th holiday weekend here on Horn Island, Mississippi. 18-year-old Nolan Wells had taken a short boat ride with friends, but didn't return home with them. His body found 2 days later, face down in the water. With no resolution to what happened, his family and national civil rights leaders have raised questions of a racially motivated killing. And then, as NBC Chicago's investigative team reported last week, a man living in this west suburban Berwyn apartment was arrested for allegedly making death threats to witnesses in the case to kill them, anyone in their homes, and any cops. Porter is also accused by federal prosecutors of threatening to cut up one witness and stuff the remains into a suitcase. Now, NBC5 Investigates uncovers the first photo of Edward Porter. This picture is from the Cook County Jail in 2025. But records we've obtained show Porter's criminal history began years earlier, in 2011, with 24 arrests.
Think about this. White people so bad in America, and racism is so bad in America, that when a black boy died, black people threaten to kill people. Like, what? I just don't understand. And then they go, the system is against us. Look at this mother track record. Look at his arrest record, bruh. Some of y'all ain't had a job this long. Some of y'all ain't consistently been on a job this many years. He is consistently breaking the law and getting out of jail. What happened to black people when they get in trouble, they get wet? Look at this. Most of y'all watching have done nothing from 2011 to 2026. One thing, some of y'all ain't been married that long. Roll the clip.
To follow for domestic violence, breaking court orders of protection, and theft. A city and suburban drifter with no known ties to Nolan Wells or Mississippi. Porter had an Illinois firearm owner card and a handgun that were taken from him when police say he threatened his ex-girlfriend, quote, "I'm going to shoot you." Charges later dropped when she stood down, and it's not known whether the FOID card and gun were returned to Porter. But now, after numerous gun violence, assault, and threat charges by Chicago authorities, most later dropped because the victim wouldn't testify, Porter is facing his first federal charges, accused of inserting himself for unstated reasons into this death mystery in Mississippi. The case against him, according to U.S. investigators, has a trail of cell phone calls from Porter to Mississippi witnesses and IP addresses, all linking back to him and this Berwyn apartment where he was living. When Porter was arrested 11 days ago, Berwyn police accompanied federal agents with the Chicago FBI field office apprehension team. According to Berwyn police records that NBC5 Investigates obtained under the Freedom of Information Act, Porter did not put up a fight. He's due at a Gulfport, Mississippi courtroom on September 3rd. That'll be the first time he's seen down there.
So strange that he even.
This is the stuff that I be talking about. All right, let's get to some haters real quick because I want to put these people on blast so you guys can see the energy that I'm getting as it relates to, it's the random folks line as it relates to my coverage of Nolan Wells. I want to put this in perspective real quick. I saw the case like everybody else. I've seen the playbook 100,000 times of jumping to racism when race is not even apparent or there's no evidence of race. And then I'm watching.
I just want to stop here because I want to say something. Because I thought about this last night after I saw this video. And I will say that this guy, he goes beast mode every single time. Like almost all his videos. I got you. I got you, baby. I got you. I win. I win every single time. You can't play with this. Like, I got this.
Yeah, I can. All right, hit play.
Oh, hold on. This is what I want to say. So I was thinking about this last night. I think it is just crazy to me that whenever a white person gets killed by either an illegal alien that's not supposed to be in this country, if they get killed by a brown person, somebody of my race, a black person, an Asian, or whatever, you don't see white people going crazy, creating a White Lives Matter, getting all crazy, setting up all these riots. You don't see riots happening where they're burning down cities or nothing like that. But God forbid, any white person or anyone who wants to see everything through the lens of having like an objective mind, they're considered racist and every single other thing that you can think of, just because they're trying to get to the bottom of this. And the crazy thing about this whole case is it hasn't even been solved yet. And these kids have already been pretty much convicted in the court of public opinion.
Yeah, it's really sad. I just want those autopsy reports to come on back, so they can share those and clear the boys' names. And I'm so glad that they're suing. They're doing what they should do because they have their whole lives ahead of them. They're only 18, 19.
I'm just going to come out and just say it. Like,
come out and say it.
The way white people do things, it's civilized. Civility wins at the end of the day.
Yes, I agree with you. Rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots.
Mm-hmm. And some of these people, they're such sheep that no matter if you show them like a video footage of this poor kid, let's just say drowning, if he just drowned, and you show them that footage, they'll still say that the water was racist. Or it was something that they put in the water that made the water racist, and it was still the white man's fault. It's you will never ever be able to convince these people of the truth if it smacked them right in the face.
Or the doctor, or the whoever did the testing must have been white.
You just, because for them, like Officer Tatum said in one of his videos the past couple of days, no matter what the narrative is out there, they have that lawyer who wants to come in, and he knows that these kids' parents have money and stuff like that. They're just looking at the money. Like, they don't even care for justice on the kid. They don't even want justice for Nolan. They're going after the money. That's it.
And division.
I don't even think they want division. I think they are just looking at the money. They just want money.
Well, they're getting money
And-
from division.
And they will stop at nothing to make sure that just keep the race card out there because it sells every single time. And I call BS on that. So, all right, that was my rant. Pretty proud of myself.
Yeah.
It would appear to be innocent people being accused with no evidence, but hey, that's not I don't know these people. I reached out to Benjamin Crump. Hey, Benjamin Crump, what can you tell my audience? What do you know? Because what it looks like to us is that there's no racism.
Yep.
There's no impropriety yet. They don't respond. The other side responds, hey, we would like to do an interview with you. They vetted me. We interviewed.
Just real quick, E. I'm gonna Epiphany. I'll just call you E. I'm just gonna dignify your handle, E. He's reached out 5 times to Crump. 5. Now you would think if you and this is something also that I was thinking about last night. Why hasn't the lawyer, any lawyer for the family, why haven't they gone out there to the island to see for themselves?
Very good point.
No one from their side of the family, no one has gone out there. You would think that you would want to go out there because that's going to help with your closure. I mean, that's how I look at it. Like if I, but then again, I'm not grieving, but if I was, I would probably want to go out there to that island for more closure. You know, because you would think that the spirit of your son is there, and I want to feel that. So let me go out there, as hard as that may be. I want to go and I want to experience that, and I want to see if I can feel my son there.
Or see
And
the
that-
last place he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what a lot of people do. A lot of family members of, deceased ones that were murdered and stuff like that. You always see that they always go to like
The scene.
visuals, visuals that they hold for someone that died or whatever. You always see the whole family there. They are crying or whatever. But for them, that's closure. Why hasn't the family done that? Why hasn't the lawyer done that?
Yep.
None of them on that side have gone.
Because
But
they don't
yet-
have time. They're too
but-
busy in front of the damn cameras.
No, they're too busy trying to see how they're going to be able to get money out of this.
Yeah.
Okay, we got you, Deanna.
Oh, favorite song by Stained?
Oh wait,
I love Stained.
Did I pronounce that correct? Deanne.
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 Deanne. All right, we got you, Deanne. Sorry. All right, let me continue to play this.
Okay.
This guy, Officer Tatum, he gets me going. It's like seriously, like, all right, Officer Tatum, it's your turn. You lost. You lost. You lost. Sweetheart, you lost.
Why?
One word, not 2.
I was telling you it's your turn.
No, it isn't. Oh.
Interviewed the kids. I put the
Say it
interview out.
again.
People didn't even have to mention my name. I'm not a part of the interview. You can just listen to what the boy told me after I asked him questions. Make your judgment. But instead, I get so much hate and people saying I hate my own people and threatening to kill me because I interviewed white boys that they said knew what happened to Nolan, killed Nolan. Here's some of the people that's ridiculously lying about the whole thing. Wrote a clip.
Did you catch this in Random Tatum's interview?
About anything else that was mentioned, thousands of lies, and now, the audio comes back, and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming, we're screaming about how he's dead. That's just a complete lie, and it's another lie.
Release the audio of the staged video then. Release it. That's a big slip up. It's a big mistake to say those words when you were actually there.
Listen to look how low these people are going, that they are, because we're all guilty of this whenever we've spoken to anyone where we mess up a sentence or whatever. So just because Warren messed up on one little sentence, they think it's code for, you know, a slip up of the, oh damn, what the hell? Where did she go? Hold on, something happened with Crystal. Let me play the video some more. Let me try and get her back. See what happened.
We have the video. We played the video. The reason we don't play audio is because some people are saying things and they're not involved. And some of the things that they're saying is maybe embarrassing to them and they're not involved in this. But Nolan is not on any of these boats that's in the video. To protect other people's privacy that have nothing to do with this case. That's the only reason why we haven't put the video out and played the audio, because other people's voices are in it. People are talking in the background, and it's not reasonable. Look at this bald head heifer. Roll the clip.
Officer Tatum, I don't with you. And you know that. I don't know why you even like my post. Did you think that I was coinciding with you? You gotta be out your rabbit coon mind. Let me explain something to you. The only reason why I use your screenshot is because you say it's always two sides to a story. The side that you on is Casper the Ghost, and you ain't over here with Aunt your mama. Let me break it down to your mother. Casper the Ghost is white and Aunt your mama is black. Let's talk about it. You want so bad to make these white boys to be innocent, but what about that black boy named Nolan Wells?
Time out. I honestly believe that the white boys, in my opinion, the white boys and their family, in my opinion, based on what I've seen, I almost feel like they want justice for Nolan more than anybody else. They the ones putting themselves in jeopardy to do an interview, to tell what they know and what they don't know about what happened to Nolan. All right. All right. This bald head fool said this, but she used my content and she was bashing people because they were mad at her. And she used my stuff. And the only reason she made this video, put a bald head self back on here. The only reason she made this video is because she was getting backlash from black people and she couldn't handle it. This fool went and took my picture and put it up there and mentioned that people cannot compartmentalize and there's no evidence of a crime in this Nolan Wells case, which is consistent with what I'm saying. But then she get backlash and want to do this. This is why y'all ain't ever gonna be nothing. All right, continue. Not her. Do the next clip.
The black community knows when it comes to the king of the this is the final boss. This wears a super cape for white folks. And listen, let's not get it misconstrued. I'm all for holding the black community accountable. I think everybody should be held accountable, regardless of race. And if you know anything about this podcast, the history of this podcast, I've always held my own people accountable. But what I won't do is just make it seem like what he's doing, which is he only holds black people accountable. Everything you do is about black.
I want y'all to go after this video and look at my social media and look at all of my social media. These people are so deranged. It's crazy to me. What happens is when you are a community of people that want no accountability, when someone mentions accountability for you, you flip out and you make it all about you. If you look at my social media, I hold everybody accountable. When you cutting up, you cutting up. White police officers, black police officers. White politicians, black politicians. Democrats, Republicans, I call everybody out. And to be this stupid and to be a grown man to say that I only call out black people is crazy. The difference is when I call out a white person doing something wrong, I feel like white people generally, hey, we don't claim that person. Black people, a man can kill 400 black people and a white cop kill him in a justified shooting. Black people mad at you.
They ignorant.
I wrote a whole book about police incidents where I criticize police and I criticize suspects. And these ignorant Negroes can't help themselves but say, all they do is talk about, I wish we could pull up my Instagram. I know we can't, we run out of time to do it. Scroll down my Instagram. Hold on. Is there a way to pull up my Instagram up and scroll it? Probably not.
That is so true. Like if I criticize, like before I started this whole, this podcast and it's growing the way, or this show on YouTube. Like, I had another account that was blocked. This was before Elon Musk bought Twitter. My account that I had was growing. I used to destroy anyone and everyone, but it was mostly politics. And I went after white people. I went after Democrats. I went after Republicans. It didn't matter. If I thought that they were making decisions that was going to make our country, put our country in a worse situation, I went after them. And it's crazy. Every single time I criticize any white person, I never felt like I needed to worry about anything. But why is it that whenever we want to criticize a black person or a Spanish, and now more so Spanish people, because I'm seeing a trend happening there, it almost seems like we have to walk on eggshells. But they, on the other hand, they can rip us and say whatever it is that they want. See, this is why the mainstream media, the legacy media, is evil, and they are the enemy within, because they want this division. They want more race wars because it sells for them. It's ratings. It's again the greed of money that they can stuff in their pockets. But I can promise you, as long as I'm still breathing, I will defend the truth and I will speak the truth. And I don't care if I come off as being racist or whatever, because I'm not being racist. I'm just exposing the truth and I'm just telling it for what it is, and I don't care. And I'll call anybody out.
You get them my little toasted Wonder Bread.
Like it. I mean, that is true. Yeah, that is true. A little toasted. All right, more of the video. But it's crazy, and we need to and look. I'll be on the forefront of this. I will continue to be on the forefront, and I will defend white people when I feel the need to defend white people.
Yeah, toasted. He's toasted Wonder Bread.
Because it is true. Like, I'm sick and tired of white people feeling like they can't speak up now. And this has been happening for quite a few years, and I've noticed it. And there have been many times that I've sat on the sidelines and I purposely waited. I waited for somebody strong to stand up and be like, no, defend white people. Like, what the freak? And nobody was doing it. And the thing is that, and again, it all comes down to civility. White people, and look, let me just put this out there. Are there crazies on every single areas of, or not areas, like, are there crazies in every single race and stuff? Yes. They are small minorities. You have your racist white people, you have your racist black people, you have your racist Spanish, you have your racist Asians, whatever you can think of that you're in the rainbow. There's racists in everything. But the vast majority of people, they don't want to deal with this crap. They just want to just provide, live a good life, and, take care of their families. But there comes a point in time where enough is enough. And I'm going to defend white people because I have a lot of wonderful stories about white people that have helped me in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always going to speak on it. And I'm going to speak the truth. And I'm not going to give a damn what anybody thinks about me. So back to the video. I also have to pause the video too, because YouTube has this thing that if you play somebody's video for too long, we can get a copyright strike for it. So I apologize for having to stop it every single time.
Will, let me keep talking and then we can try to stand by. I just want y'all to see the perspective of what's going on. Like, on YouTube, we're covering the Nolan Wells case, so most of it is about Nolan Wells. But the general rule of thumb of what I do on social media, and I'm going to let y'all be the judge when we scroll to the Instagram, and you tell me, out of all the breaking news clips, do you see it just being holding black people accountable? God of mercy. But roll the clip.
That's shame. Is some of it warranted? Absolutely. But both sides. I don't know what it is about white pussy to make you forget who you are. And I'm not against interracial love. Love and loyalty is hard to find. So wherever you find it, love it, embrace it, do your thing. But not at the expense of you kicking the shins out of black people and pulling the rug from under us.
But the black people I do support, they blind to it. All the black Republicans that I campaign for, that I support, that I endorse, that I celebrate, they hate them. So those black people don't count. All of the black men that I post about that do incredible things, all the other black conservatives that follow me, that we share each other's content, oh, they don't count. They not black. They don't count. If I support them, I love them, I elevate them, they don't count. These people are so stupid. Do we have it or no? Can we do it on the computer here?
That's right, Liberty. Everybody's just a different shade of brown.
Let me see. Let's keep going.
Even white people.
Let's go A6.
The MAGA effect is in full effect. Let me tell you why. We just saw the interview with Officer Race Tatum, and now the four boys, which is insane. So here, number one, here's how the MAGA effect works. They have to first become the victim and convince the whole world that they are the ones that are being victimized, right? Not so much. Now they're going to sue the world. They can't do a GoFundMe because that's not going to work. They have to do a Give, Send, Go because that's the only platform that will let people like this actually grift off their best friends unaliving. It's them against the world. What do they think? They're Tupac? Not. They're no Pac. Now, they have that bogus ass list of influencers and media and all these people trying to get justice for their best friend. They've raised $165K. That is not enough money by a long shot to sue like all 85 people they want to sue for defamation. By the way, you cannot sue for defamation until this process is completed and we actually know what happens to know if anybody is actually lying. Now, they go on the conservative Officer Race Tatum's podcast. They have TMZ now playing in their pocket, all MAGA-driven media, ABC, CBS. It is all about the optics that are being orchestrated, allegedly, by somebody else. We don't know. Now, they say there's no race involved. There's no race involved in Mississippi. This is like going to the Playboy Mansion with a bop, and everybody says you're the one who dirtied the grotto water. Does anybody believe in that? It's you, Mississippi. Wow, we continue to see people hung, people killed in Mississippi. You're still playing in our faces like Mississippi doesn't have a disgusting history? Now,
I can't wait to see what Tatum says about that Band-Aid, though. Breathe. Take a breath.
This dude and his femme vibes that he just puts out. Like, what? Our country has come so far from racism. This is all that they have. This is all that they have. They always have to go to the history of this country. Always. No country is innocent of their history. Every country has had their whatever you want to call it. You fill in the blank. But the reason why they keep going to it, because this guy, he's a racist. It's people that spew stuff like him, they're the real racists. That stupid ass Band-Aid on your forehead.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see what Tatum says about it. Like, does he forget that he has that Band-Aid on his forehead? Like, damn. We got to think of it. We got to think of a good nickname for him, guys.
On Horn Island, and literally Nolan is being buried every single day over and over.
All right, I'm
instead
tired
of
of listening
focusing.
To this weirdo. These people are stupid. Why would they get attorneys? Because they're being sued. Nolan's parents sent them a letter telling them they need to preserve text messages and phone records and all kind of other stuff in preparation to sue them. That's why they have a defamation attorney. I'm trying not to get upset about this stuff. It's just people, I can't believe people are so stupid. I just can't believe it. Like, I can't believe that people questioning me in this whole thing because I interviewed somebody. We'll skip over this. That dude is a weirdo.
He's an idiot.
He's a nut job. I don't even want to give him any airtime. Maybe we'll do some stuff on Umar Johnson. Before we get there, I want to tell you guys to go to tatumstore.com, tatumstore.com if you want some really cool merch. I love Jesus, and I have to love Jesus and pray every single day to keep my mind sane. I want to go off the handle and cuss people out and everything and threaten them. Yep. But I don't do it because I love the Lord and he keeps me accountable.
Myself twice.
Go to Tatum Store if you want one of these shirts or any of our other cool merch. I'm going to have to jump quick.
I don't even know what that is, but so there was that one. Boy, folks, we are living in some troubled times.
Wrong is wrong. That is right. Yep. That third eye. That Band-Aid served as his third eye. Oh my gosh. I stared at that Band-Aid the whole time he was talking. Anybody else? It was like a bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Unicorn, Cyclops.
All we want is just justice for Nolan Wells.
Yes. I'm sorry. Let me get back to it.
No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. It's all part of the flow.
I told them let's think of a nickname for him.
It's like we got Cyclops, Unicorn. He's just like, I can't talk to a dude like that. A guy that gives off that much femme energy. I can't rock with people like that. It's just not my thing. Like you're too much emotion, bro. Too much emotions attached.
I'm gonna think of a really good nickname and I'm gonna post it later. Something with aid in it or Band-Aid.
But it's the thing that pisses me off is just like everybody, like it's always the history. You show me in the history of the world that there was one country that was innocent of anything of their past.
Soft as pudding.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh, Blue. Yeah.
Let me see. I think I had another video.
Justice for Nolan.
Just give me one more second.
Y'all are wild.
Okay. Do you guys want to see two of our favorite people go at it?
If it has to do with green shirt, yeah. You know what? I'm going to say this. Always have loved Nancy Grace.
Nancy, you are on the poop list.
Right now, I have lost so much freaking respect for her. I've lost so much respect for her ever since this case, really. She's just adding fuel to the fire of the division, and it really pisses me off and it makes me sick. Roll the clip.
Yep.
Tag her ass in this later too.
Yep. I saw this and this fired me up too.
And y'all know y'all know how I feel about me some Nancy.
Nancy, I have no respect for you. And I ain't never going to try and get you on the show. I don't need a follow. I don't need none of that stuff from you. We're going to build our own over here. And we're not going to act like you do. You get way too emotional on stuff. And I think and I hope you listen to this.
One day that desk is going to smack back.
The desk can smack back. What do you think? I'm scared? You think I'm scared?
No. I'm talking about her. You know how she bangs on the desk?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
It's already beginning to happen because there's a lot of people that are turned off by what she did. and I'm going to play it for all of you guys to see. But Nancy, I got no respect for you anymore. And yes, I do see it. I thought of it first when she first got on this case. But then when she got Officer Tatum on the show the first time, which was a couple weeks ago, she kind of went in the middle. But then I started seeing other clips of her creep up where she started to go back to that narrative again.
Yeah.
Now Officer Tatum exposed her, and look at what she tried to do, chat.
I don't know, but let's play. Let's play it.
Family did not pursue any avenue to connect with the boys on any level. The boat, to talk about timeline, to communicate with parents, to communicate with lawyers. They have done nothing. And then now we find out that they haven't even given the phone over to law enforcement so they can do an extraction or a forensic investigation.
Well, stop.
So
stop.
that they can see.
You
if
know
there
what?
was
I
something
respect
deleted.
you, but I'm going to have to cut your mic.
A lot of companies today love to talk about American values. They put the flag in the commercials.
At all. They do not have Nolan's phone. They haven't had access to Nolan's phone. The Jackson County Sheriff's Department hasn't. So how can you say that there's text missing or there's photographs missing? Our boys had no reason to do anything with Nolan's phone other than give it back to Christine and her friends later that night. So anything about missing text messages or Snapchats is completely false.
That's a veteran trial lawyer. That is Tyler Cox. He's representing the young men that were on the boat that took Nolan to Horn Island and came back without Nolan, according to them. Joining me in all-star panel, I'm not saying Cox is right or wrong, but what I am saying out to Brandon Tatum. Tatum, former police officer, Tucson, star of The Officer Tatum on YouTube. He has interviewed Nolan's acquaintances that were on the boat that day. Officer Tatum, thank you for being with us. Let me talk about this one moment. We've got so much to get to. I'm going to try to be brief.
You're never brief.
Tyler Cox stating, I don't think they cooperated at all. I think he's talking about Nolan's family. They, I guess, the sheriff's office haven't had access to Nolan's phone. Well, can't they subpoena that? It's called a subpoena ducis tecum. You're familiar with those. You've testified in court. A subpoena ducis tecum is, we hear about subpoenas for testimony. I've been subpoenaed. Yes, go to court and tell the truth. A subpoena ducis tecum is for an item, an object, a document. The sheriff can give out a subpoena ducis tecum or get a warrant for an object. So you don't have it? Fine, get it. Next. So how can you say I'm quoting, how can you say there's no text message or photo, as a text message or photos missing? Our boys had no reason to do anything with Nolan's phone other than give it back. So seeing anything about missing texts or Snapchats completely false. Well, according to the mom, Officer Tatum, she says that there was nothing sent out while Nolan was at Horn Island, which she found very odd. I have no reason to disbelieve her. So how can you say there were missing or there weren't missing? I don't think you can say it either way. Why don't they just get a search warrant and go get the phone? You know what? Forget all that. Officer Tatum, where is Nolan's phone? Do authorities have it?
Well, from my understanding, authorities do not have it, and the family have not been cooperating with authorities to give the phone over. According to the testimony or written statement from the lawyer that represents the family, the Nolan Wells family, he had made mention that he's prepared to cooperate, but they have not cooperated yet, which is very interesting to me. You want to find out what happened to your son. You would think you would be doing everything you can to cooperate. I can't judge her. I don't know what's in their mind, but it just seems to be very off-putting for them not to at least give the phone over and do what exactly they told the world they were going to do, and that is to allow a forensic extraction of his phone. Therefore, the world can see if there is things that have been deleted. I think Tyler Cox is very clear about what he's saying, that the boys had nothing to do with it. So if there is anything missing from the phone, it had nothing to do with them. Now, I'll add this. When you look at what Christine said.
Brandon, whoa, bit. I'm going to go right back to what you're saying, but you're saying a lot, and I want to address each thing so we don't leave anything out. Number one, You just stated that, basically. Correct me. You can paraphrase this any way you want to. It looks really bad for Nolan's family not to hand over the phone. Do you have any independent knowledge they have not handed over the phone?
According to their lawyer that wrote a statement, and the statement was, we're prepared to cooperate, but that was as of the 11th. Therefore, they have not cooperated. Tyler Cox has made mention that he don't believe they cooperated whatsoever. He don't believe they cooperated whatsoever as well. So
Extrapolating. You're taking the words, Tatum, that their words that they're prepared to cooperate to mean they haven't handed over the phone. Isn't that true?
I'm putting everything together, right? We have Tyler Cox that's coming out and saying that he has no indication whatsoever they've cooperated. The family has not come out and said that there's any findings. And then also the attorney that represents the family is saying that we haven't sent or gave the phone over, but we're willing to. And that was as of the 11th.
No,
so it appears that there's no indication that.
Brandon, you may very well be a lot smarter than me, but I can hear. Okay. The statement was, we're prepared to cooperate, I guess from Crump. That does
I'm not
not
sure if it
mean
was.
we have not handed over the phone, but we will.
Well, Nancy, when you put it all, you have to put the totality of circumstance together. I'm not there to be in the room with the investigators to determine, but I'm just going off of what knowledge we have and that's been given to us that's available. And what Tyler Cox is saying, and I'm taking him at his word, he's saying that there's no indication that they've cooperated. The lawyers that represent the family is saying we're prepared, but they did not say that they've cooperated whatsoever. So I'm looking at the statements that are produced, and all of the statements indicate that there has not been a cooperation with the phone being extracted from investigators. Therefore, there is no true determination that things were missing from the phone.
Tatum, obviously, we want the phone. I think you can download it from the cloud, but she's the expert. She's saying it would help to have the phone. So don't you understand why? And I'm not saying this is true. I don't know that it's true. I don't know that CTO call is real or fake. I don't know. It's murky. You know, Tatum, when I would try cases, especially complicated cases, I would start out the trial with a big jar full of water and silt. And I had it sitting big on my counsel table day one, right beside my Bible. And in closing arguments, the first thing I would do when I started closing arguments, I'd take that jar and shake it, and it would get very murky. You couldn't see anything. And I'd sit it down on my counsel table, and argument would commence. And by the time I had gone through all the evidence, I'd go over to my table, pick it up, and say, see, it's not muddy anymore. It's crystal clear what happened.
Slamming on the desk is not going to get your point across any better. And number two, and I address that to you, Nancy.
Slam jam.
Stop slamming on your damn desk. Mm-hmm. And the second thing that I want to say is, a couple shows ago, we played a video where the family is trying to get a committee together so that they can try and extrapolate forensic evidence that's on the phone. And they actually had a press conference, I can't remember what day it was, where they're all sitting up there and they're talking about how they're going to have the FBI involved, all the attorneys involved. Like, they want like a round table, and they want everyone to be there when this phone is looked at. So I don't know what you're babbling about. I don't know where the Bible comes into this, Nancy, and your jar of water and your murky whatever. Save it. Save that sensationalism for something else. And let my man talk. Back to the video.
My point is, we don't know. So all the haters attacking you, attacking me, attacking the cops, attacking the friends, attacking Nolan's mother, for Pete's sake. We don't know. It's unjustified. Now, to my question. Don't you understand why people are suspicious? Because Nolan's separated from his phone, which no teen does. I get it. Why he didn't have it in the water. I get that. I dive, I swim. I just went swimming with the dolphins with my twins. And yes, my phone was on the boat. But then I got it. I didn't let the boat take off without it. So at least you can admit that's why people are curious. I'm curious.
Can you
Nancy,
pause
I
it real
think it's
quick?
because people are out putting out.
He could have easily had his phone on charge or something, or been too intoxicated and left his phone there to make sure that he knew where it was going to be. Okay. People do leave their phones and put their phones, especially if they don't have signal, like proper signal and stuff. Why wouldn't he keep it up there to make sure it's not getting wet and that he doesn't lose it? Okay, go ahead.
All the boys also had all their phones on the boat
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah. I mean, it would make more sense to have it on the boat, especially if you can't call anybody anyway. All your friends are there. Who you going to call? You don't need to call anybody.
And here's another thing. The boys turned all their phones over to authorities right away.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Why is
they can find if anything was deleted, right?
Well, I mean, if any of the boys at any given time, like one thing that I thought of is you would think that the boys would be texting him, yo, where are you, bro? Like,
Yeah.
we're back on shore. Like, where are you? And here's the thing. If any of the boys sent messages over to Nolan, as long as they didn't delete it, it would still be on their phone. Then they can cross-reference that. And I think this is why the family doesn't want to turn the phone over, because then it destroys the narrative.
Yeah.
Because then when they check his phone and they see that all those messages, if they were deleted, now they know that this was the evidence was tampered with.
Mm-hmm.
And then that puts the mom, you know, they're gonna have to go after her now.
Or maybe the mom sent an upset text message or something that she doesn't want out.
Something, but
Deleted it.
you're hiding something.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they want all these evil people surrounding her, you know, the Sharptons of the world and stuff like that, you know, like that makes an investigation 10 times harder, because then they'll start screaming racism, racism, racism. And then who the hell wants to deal with that?
Yep.
Honestly, people, you don't want to deal with that, because then you're going to be labeled as a racist when you're just trying to do your job and you're just trying to get the answers. And then your family's going to get death threats and all this other crazy shit. And who wants to deal with that crap?
Right, Epiphany? They're going to find out. They're going to find out one way or the other what the hell is on that phone. One way or the other. They're just.
I'm hoping that they do. Yeah, and I think it's allegedly because they're hiding something.
And for misinformation, and they don't have the totality of circumstances because they haven't heard from the boys, didn't watch the interview and all of this stuff, and they feel that it's convoluted. It's very straightforward to me and very clear in many areas that the boys are saying they did not have access. Christine, Nolan's mother, is not saying unequivocally that things were deleted. She was surprised that things were not present. Therefore, she insinuated that things may have been deleted. But she did not really say that the phone was deleted. And the fact that they did not communicate with both sides, meaning that I wish that the Nolan Wells family would have communicated with these boys instead of me, would have talked to their lawyers instead of me, then therefore they could have gotten a good perspective. The boys made mention in the interview that I did with them that they told Christine, Nolan's mother, that they had his phone and his keys in their possession. Therefore, she came to get them. They turned them over. They have no access to his codes. They have no reason to delete his phone. They're claiming there's nothing that was deleted. They gave a fair explanation as to why he left the phone on the boat. Nolan wasn't the only individual to leave the phone on the boat. He wasn't the only Black person to leave the phone on the boat. So that, to me, dispels the racial component. He was with them. Multiple boats came out. Traditionally, if you don't leave on a boat you came on, you can leave on another boat. They're all going to the same location. So it's not that bizarre that he left his phone. The phone was returned to Nolan. These are best friends of Nolan. They hang out almost every day.
Hold on just a sec.
He spent the night over their house.
Everything you're saying, but now we're getting to another topic. I hear you, but Tatum, the boat, has the boat been searched by cadaver dogs and scent dogs.
The boat, from my understanding, has not been searched, and the cadaver dogs were made available for Benjamin Crump to utilize them to do a search on the boat. They refused.
Crump is not supposed to use the dogs. It's
There is no reason to
blaming
search
everything on Crump.
Listen, Nancy, there's no reason if there's not any evidence of a murder, there's no reason for them to use the cadaver dog. That's how this works. There's none of these individuals they do not have any expectation that there was any murder that occurred. It's just other people are putting that out to the world. The police department is not investigating the murder. These boys are not suspects.
I agree they're not suspects. They're not persons of interest. They're not suspects. They haven't been charged. But
to believe after interviewing
Crump
60 people that he was ever on the boat.
The search of the Triton,
He's not
his boat.
Ordering it. He's not ordering it. The cadaver dogs were made available if he wanted to. No, they made themselves, availed themselves to him and said, would you like us to search the boat for you?
You just said that about Nolan Wills' mom. Now you said, I almost hate to do this to you. Almost. Tatum, you just said when Crump says we're available and ready, you meant, well, that's no, they haven't handed over the boat. But now you're saying the friends say our boat's available and ready. And I'm not going to tear you a new one because the law enforcement is the one that needs to go and search the boat.
Nancy,
it ain't rocket science.
The people who had questions about this, because it's definitely not law enforcement, it was Benjamin Crump. They wanted to get to the bottom. They don't trust law enforcement.
There's not a grand jury? This isn't going to grand jury?
I'm saying initially before grand jury.
Because if it's going to grand jury, then there are questions.
Initially before grand jury, when this first started, and Benjamin Crump brought up all of these questions, and they availed themselves to him and said, would you like for us to search the boat? We'll grant the cadaver dogs for you to go and look at the boat. And he refused. And this is why I'm saying it does not appear.
Give authority to search the boat.
He can. The boys are cooperating.
I want you to run over to Tatum's house and sniff the hell out of it. Because
I would say, come on over. I would say, no. I said, come on over. The cadaver dogs are made available. But then Benjamin Crump said, well, we don't want it. That's the problem here.
Wait a minute.
They are not pursuing like they claim they are.
Say, here's our boat. Come search it. Did the families offer the boat up to search?
Offered boat, phones, whatever investigators needed, whatever the family needed, they made it available. The family did not pursue any avenue to connect with the boys on any level. The boat, to talk about timeline, to communicate with parents, to communicate with lawyers, they have done nothing. And then now we find out that they haven't even given the phone over to law enforcement so they can do an extraction or a forensic investigation.
Well, stop.
That they can see.
You know what? I respect you, but I'm going to have to cut your mic because we have to be clear about something. Hold on.
Biscuits.
Man,
it's strange to me that the cell phone.
Because he just schooled her. You can see the look on her face. She was schooled.
Yeah, because if you notice, she looked down on her notes, and her notes didn't have what she needed to be able to counter what he said. No respect for you, Nancy.
She rubbed me the wrong way a lot in that.
Like, Nancy, if I ever watch your show moving forward, I'm just letting you know now, I'm going to have a bag of popcorn waiting, ready to be entertained by you, because that's all your show is. It's just for pure entertainment purposes only. Yeah, I said it, and I'm not taking it back either. And during that time, you can slam on the desk as much as you want. I don't care at this point.
I'd slam it back. Mine would be louder.
Crazy. And then here's Officer Tatum talking about how the phone hasn't been turned over. So I'll play this real quick and then I'll stop playing videos.
Hasn't been delivered over to authorities yet. What do you have to say to that, Tyler?
Well, I think it's strange too. We were all told by Ben Crump from the steps of the courthouse in a public address. I think that was on July 11th, after he met with DA Angel Myers, that they were going to cooperate and give the phone over. I don't understand why just now, just I guess last night, it came out that they haven't. And so I don't understand why.
Over a month, fam. A month. And that phone has not been turned over. Why? Why? If you're the family, this is your son, you're going to do everything in your power to help solve this case. Don't you think that you'd want to bring whoever may be responsible, if anyone, to justice? And the fact that you're not handing over the phone, that is so suspicious.
Do we also think that it's possible that maybe one of them brought up that something woulda, coulda, shoulda been on the phone, but then later this, later wished they hadn't said that, and so now they're just kind of going along with the story, trying to put it off?
I really do believe that phone, they saw something on that phone, and they were like, this now kills our racist narrative, and no grand jury will allow the family to go and pursue the lawsuit, so that they won't be able to get no wrongful death money because of this.
Or do we think that there might be something incriminating on there about Nolan that they don't want out to make him look bad? There was cocaine and stuff involved. I'm just saying, was he the one that got it?
They're kids, though. That wouldn't change my perspective of the kid. He's being a kid.
Yeah.
He's being a kid. So if he was coked up or he had alcohol in his system, he's being a kid. Like, that's not going to change my perspective. What's going to change everything for me is if evidence comes out that the family deleted stuff on there, because I keep going back to the same thing. This has been racial motivated from day one. It started with the legacy racist media. White man bad. We got, now let's run with that. And boom, now they got something that they can now sue and scream racist, 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 which is what those characters that were on that stage are all about. That was behind the family. It's all racial motivated. So if anything was indeed deleted off that phone, that is going to destroy what they're trying to pursue. It's that plain and simple. Now you can't, because no grand jury is going to sit there when they're looking at all the evidence for a wrongful death or whatever to be able to pursue, damages from all the families. Now they're going to look at it. They're going to be like, wait a minute, what did you delete off the phone? If you had nothing to hide, why was things deleted, allegedly? Why did it take you over a month to show authorities the phone? And then they're going to, no jury's going to look at that and be like, oh yeah, go ahead, still pursue, go ahead, keep smearing these boys and go after their families and their money. No grand jury's going to allow that. And I think now they're like, oh shit, we screwed up. And I think they're trying to come up with some kind of other narrative to keep pushing this racist bullshit on this country and everybody else. And I hope finally we put our foot down and we say, no, enough is enough. This was not racially motivated. There's more and more pictures and videos that are coming out where Nolan doesn't seem like he feared for his life. He was friends with these kids, and they were all buddies.
Roxanne.
Yeah, throw a lot of tomatoes at Nancy Grace when she's on the screen.
Mm-mm-mm.
They don't or they haven't gave the phone over when our clients, Morgan, Jackson, Warren, have fully cooperated with investigators. I don't understand why we have to do phone dumps, or people feel like we need to do phone dumps and phone extractions and give the Life 360 and the Snapchat information and GPS information. We've done all that, planning on doing as much more as anything they asked us to, but I don't understand why they haven't cooperated given in Nolan's phone yet. I'm at a loss for words with that one.
KB knows a lot about the phone dumps. That's the second banger she's put on.
You know, the only thing that and I'm surprised that this hasn't happened, but I spoke about this a couple minutes ago. The only thing and I hope that this comes out, and I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet. If any of the boys texted Nolan that day when he did not return back, I want to know if any of them sent any text messages to Nolan. Because then the only thing that the authorities need to do is just cross-reference that. And then if they see that that is not on his phone, now we know that the phone has been tampered with.
Yeah.
And boom, that the whole suing everything, the narrative, I mean, it's already been collapsing. This was not racial.
No. I'm sick of like everything. Hey, how are you doing, Wayne? Thank you. Yeah, I try to do the same for you when I see you're live. Appreciate you.
Yep.
And
Deanne, we talked about that last night too on the show, where it wasn't Bart. Who was it? Jax. Jack even specifically stated how every single time the boys, practically every single day, were together, one of the boys always went to go pick Nolan up at his house. The car was always in the driveway waiting to pick him up. But yet you have the other side that says, oh, no, we don't know who these boys are. We don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And that's bullcrap.
Mm-hmm.
That's them still trying to push this narrative. That's them trying to equalize. I mean, the fact that you opened up an estate in your son's name right away.
Oh, that's something I wanted to bring up. Did they open it? Like,
yeah, the mom did.
I know, but the way it was worded, I kind of took it as maybe it was like his college fund or a trust that he had, and she was using the funds that she already had in there to do this.
When you open up an estate like that, in this case, it's to sue. You're getting everything prepared to sue. Hey, Wayne.
Yeah, I was thinking though that it was money they already had.
Nah, it's them. They want to cash in on this. This is their cash cow, and that's why on the day of his funeral, the lawyer sent everyone on the other side letters of intent to sue.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's wrongful death because we don't even know what this is yet. But it's like this is what just drives me crazy. Why would you send a letter to sue people when you don't even know what the hell happened to your son yet?
I know it's usually innocent until proven guilty. Shit, like let the autopsy and the toxicology and stuff come back first. Why would you jump straight to that?
That's why I said last night on the show, I say last night, it was early, stupid dummy me. That's why I said on the show yesterday that usually these civil lawsuits happen way after, this happened. I mean, when O.J. Simpson, with that whole thing, the family didn't send O.J. Simpson a letter before the trial was over. No, they went after him civilly. Like it was so long after the fact.
Yeah.
That's how every case is. The fact that this happened, yes, Dan, you're absolutely right. It's greed. It's the love for money.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
And we've been saying this all along that wait till all the facts are
Presented. I mean, then put
presented.
them together. Why crucify these kids with no proof that they're even involved? That is the biggest thing. Like,
And remember this too. Remember the show today, and remember when we start seeing things from Officer Tatum, clips and stuff like that. I guarantee the minute all this stuff comes out, that he was whatever it may be. Remember that, and it points that this was not a murder. Just remember, there are going to be so many people that are going to come out and say this was still racially motivated. They tampered with the evidence to make it seem like it wasn't, part of, a racist, hate crime or anything like that. You remember this show. We're saying it right here, right now, because that's going to happen. People are going to twist it to still try and push this narrative.
Mm-hmm.
If in fact this was a, death that, sadly happened, and it should have never happened.
Right.
Like, what if I'm just saying, hypothetically, what if Nolan had coke in his system and alcohol, and there was a reaction in his body that made him pass out? No one saw it, and he went under
Yeah.
so fast. And then obviously your body begins to bloat when it starts decaying in the water, and then it floated up and then washed ashore.
Yeah.
What if it was alcohol poisoning? What if it was something like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there could be
anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
And they put fentanyl on just about everything nowadays. I mean, who's to say the coke wasn't laced?
Yeah.
I mean, I would think that everybody would have been,
And you know what's so crazy? Here's another thing. If you look at the civil side, which is what we're on, because we're trying to, just like with the Nancy Guthrie, we're all taking whatever information is given to us, and we're just, we're basically dissecting it,
Yes.
a little bit further. Notice how we're the ones that are putting all this stuff out, but yet the other side, they're only pushing one thing.
Yep.
What is it? Race. Race. That's all. That's it.
Yep. Yeah.
And sue.
Yeah, it is weird that nobody saw anything.
Mhm.
I mean, all those people there. So, I mean, that makes you think, though, that maybe he did just, fall in the water, or I feel like somebody had to have seen something. And I'm still wondering, when's Katie when are we gonna hear from her? Did she see something?
She's probably so loaded up right now, and her lawyers are like,
Oh, I'm sure.
Don't even say anything. We'll quietly work with authorities.
Yeah.
But look at it this way too. So many of us have kids, and we know how kids can sometimes be so quiet that 1 minute you're looking at them, you turn away for 1 second, and then they're gone, like in another room, or they're getting into something that you told them not to do. If that can happen to our kids, and they're like, and not with water, what I'm saying, like, just let me tie all this together. Just the same way how our kids can disappear like that, and get into trouble with something that we told them not to, or stick your finger in the cake or whatever. The same thing can happen where there were so many people there, but something could have just happened so fast to him, where it could have been some kind of alcohol reaction. If he did have coke, his body went into shock and he quickly sank in the water, and it happened so fast. That is possible. That is plausible.
Yep.
That can happen.
Yep. That's more plausible than thinking that his friends had something to do with it, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And it's
'Cause
already
they seem
been
like great kids.
Yeah, and it's already, and just like we said here, the timeline has already been set. At 4:30, they were already being towed back to the shore, back home. At 6:30, there's already two people, two credible sources that are part of this investigation that have already said that at 6:30 they saw Nolan Well alive and well.
Mm-hmm.
So the three boys or four boys or however many boys that were on the
They're already
boat,
gone.
that they're gone.
Yep.
That excused them. They had absolutely nothing to do with this. This was not murder by them.
Yeah. Yep. It contradicts the timeline for sure. But they still were going after him hard.
Yep. And it's all because money, 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 money. That's it.
That is an alibi. Really? I mean, it is. We have a phone call. We have the records from the CETO.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And that the boys already handed the phones over to authorities the day one.
Yep.
And here's another thing that I also found out. Do you know that a lot of the boys were already talking to authorities before they even lawyered up?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure just because they were already calling the mom, letting her know or whatever. And
Because
I
if you're
mean,
guilty of something, you're lawyering up right away.
Yeah.
You're not talking, you're not saying anything. Because you know boys at their age, they're gonna panic. Oh crap, we just killed someone. What do we do? You know that they're all talking to each other. What do we do? What do we, they're freaking out.
Yeah.
None of that happened. They were with the authorities and cooperating with them from the beginning.
The only other thing I can think of that it could possibly be is that somebody did witness something accidental happening and they try to cover it up. I mean, that could have happened too.
That could.
Because they were drunk and messed up and weren't in their right state of mind. But if that's the case, I hope they speak up soon because they need to get ahead of it.
We need closure.
Yes.
Yes, and Warren was the one that called the mom. He called twice. The first one was 5 seconds when he tried calling, and then the second time they were in a conversation for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And Warren showed proof, and we showed that proof through yet again. All credit for all the videos that we showed today goes to Officer Tatum. We did not do anything. That's all his work and everything. He showed because Warren showed Officer Tatum the call logs.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like I said, I just hope that they speak up if there was some kind of accidental thing and they panicked. And I'm not even talking about the boys because the boys were already gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's whoever else that was behind.
Yep.
Yeah, we need the
Mama.
option. Yeah, we do.
Yep. Mama, you're so right about that.
Yeah.
We need the
So
autopsy. And now, unfortunately, not a lot of people are going to want to talk about this. Like people that are involved because of the whole racial aspect of this.
yep. Maybe that's part of the problem, or probably maybe that is part of what they want to, is to go so hard at them that they completely shut up. They don't want something else coming out.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad that the boys are coming out swinging now.
Yeah.
And saying
Those
stick
boys
this
are
up your
men
ass.
now. They're suing.
Mm-hmm. They're going after them, and they should, because
Yes.
I hope this case, when all is said and done, I hope this is the case that now changes things for civil lawsuits and stuff like that.
Yes, I agree.
Because everybody nowadays are too sue happy.
Yep. Let's make Nolan's name mean something more positive instead of all this negativity that's surrounding this. I mean, it's so sad. This young kid lost his life regardless of how it happened, and everybody's only worrying about the race, saying this is race. There's no proof of it. So have a seat, Mr. Crump and Al Sharpton. Have a freaking seat.
It's just not them. It's all the sheep that
Yeah,
just
well,
see
I
everything
mean, but
through race
who
color.
started it? Who started this from happening? Like they made it sound like he was the only black kid there at the very beginning.
And the mom is very masculine.
Like I said, she wears the pants in that marriage faux show.
That's why he hasn't said anything, because I can't believe the father hasn't said anything.
He's letting her do all the talking. She probably told him to shut up. Don't say nothing. He's following orders. Yes, yeah. Nolan's mom. Yeah.
Yep.
She can have a seat.
Yeah, the gang.
Yeah. The sheep.
It's all, it's all the victim mentality bullshit. Victim mentality bullshit. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. And I understand wanting to blame somebody, that your kid passed. I mean, I've seen that a lot. But I mean, to go after these boys with no proof, and they were trying to be upfront and honest and letting her know that her son was even missing, and that might be why she lashed out at the beginning, but not why she's continuing this. Yeah.
Yep. But we're not gonna play by those rules on this show, damn it.
Nope.
We're gonna call out.
Transparency.
Yep, we're gonna call it out when we see it, whether people like it or not.
Yeah.
And I don't give a damn. Because I'm not ignorant.
He cracked me up when he said that. That and that bald headed lady. He was like, bring her bald headed ass back up here. That was funny. That reminded me of that milk dud.
Yeah, well, I feel bad for him because he's actually going after the truth. He's trying to find out the truth, and people of his own kind are attacking him for it. And that's bullcrap.
And then bringing up because his wife is white.
Yeah.
And
then that one guy saying that white pea. Like whatever.
That made me giggle.
Well, I mean, I got me a white woman.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love me my white woman. My white woman, she's spicy. So I like it.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well,
what you mean all right? The show's starting to get good now.
Oh, the pictures. Yes, I agree. It shows how close they were. Yeah. No, I don't think they'd have it in their heart to. I mean, I just feel bad for them. I feel bad for those kids and those kids' parents. Because this is a freaking nightmare for all of them.
Yep.
So not only did their friend lose his life, but now they're fighting for theirs.
Yep.
How fair is that shit?
Bart said, I think it was Bart that said that he went into a little convenience store or something like that, like a last week or whatever, to go get Gatorade, and the person at the counter was like, your money or something is not accepted here, or your business is not accepted here.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
How crazy is that?
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
And here's another thing that those boys got to worry about. Years down the road,
yeah,
when all this is cleared, there's still going to be people that are going to believe that they did it, and they go to get something to eat. What makes you think that if they go to a restaurant, their food isn't going to be tampered with, spit on, stuff like that? Because you got people that are stupid like that.
Yeah, they should be worrying about, starting college and, starting to really live. And instead they're over here fighting to clear their name.
They fight ignorance.
Yeah.
Ignorance, damn it.
Ignorance. That was so funny. But yeah, I mean, they're so young, they have the whole future ahead of them, and they're gonna have this on their minds all the time. They're never gonna forget it. They're never gonna forget it.
Word of the day, fam. Ignorance.
Ignorance.
If I see any ignorance on X today, I am gonna mute you for 24 hours.
See, I don't mute to mute. When I mute, I mute. And when I block, I block. I don't unblock. I don't unmute. Period.
Yeah, you do, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You go on with your bad self over there.
Show will.
Look at you over there. Looking all nice and hot for the peoples. Look at you. Look at that smile.
Oh,
beautiful smile you got.
all right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we beat the hell out of this show. So stay tuned, fam. I will say this one last time, and then you can close. You'll close, but I'll remind everyone. No, you know what? I talk too much. I'm going to shut the hell up. Go ahead,
No.
close us out, and
Remind
make sure you-
everybody. Go ahead.
No. You can remind This is all you now.
Okay. All right. Just a reminder, tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be going on with Daphne and Shibby. We will be dual streaming on Brick by Brick and Crystal's Crime Board as well. So if you want to like jump from, one to the other and show all of it support and all that good stuff, we would greatly appreciate it. We will be talking about Jack and Lily, the missing 6 and 4-year-olds from Canada, Nova Scotia, and the bizarreness of how the stepfather and the mother appear to be, and things that they say. We'll be going over that case pretty good. I feel like, well, we all kind of feel like it needs more attention. And yeah, they are always race leaders. You are absolutely correct. But anyways, for those of you watching on replay, we appreciate you. Please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And let's keep us in the algo. And we will see you all tomorrow. And we love you and we appreciate all of you. Wonderful people.
We love you all.
Love you. Bye, fam.
Bye, fam. Bye.
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 Bye.